begin.
God damn it.
change the world. Look how we change the game. Look how we change the game.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to week number 4's Top 8 of War of the Gods, presented to you by StreamMe. We hope you guys are as hype as we are here. I know I am. Everyone, welcome. This is Mr. Aquaman, and my co-caster, as always, Echo over there.
Yeah, we're here, baby. And boy, what an interesting top 8 this is to close out the year. This is week number 4, but it is the last War of the Gods for this year. Week number 5 will continue in January. And we have Kombat Cup, the run back, coming up pretty soon, too. But to go about this top 8, man, I mean, we have So Sick Nash Fan, which I think is probably a lot of people's favorite going into this.
I mean,
just because.
He should be. All right, this is okay. All it took was 1 week here on War of the Gods for this man to transcend everything. This is now the Ivy of the universe coming in, about to cause utter chaos and destruction, just like he did on Sunday, sending Dragon down to losers, sending so many others down to losers. We'll get into him later on in the program, but we're going to be starting off this top 8 from the bottom up. And for Nash to win this thing, he has quite a road to go through there, Echo.
Oh, yes. All these people, I mean, there's a lot of people returning. And then, I mean, we can't forget the hometown heroes run back between Emperor, Knicks, and Nubcakes. That's going to be hype. SylverRye's back again, Dragon's back again, Semiij back again, Dab back again, and Rewind back again. I mean, familiar faces for a lot of these guys in the top 8. But, you know, it's going to be interesting, man. I hope that tonight brings the absolute hype. And, I mean, I just can't wait to get started, man. That's just about it.
Yes, guys, we're going to wait from the bottom up. SylverRye versus Dragon is your first match. Like I said, Dragon went down there. The play by Nash, so clean, and we'll get to see a little bit of that when we take a look at the top 5 plays from week number 4 pool play, guys. And I gotta say, these are some nice ones. Take it away. Let's take a look at these top 5. Number 5. Nash closes out a set against Dragon with some of the best Poison Ivy play we have ever seen.
The down 2, the trade. Ivysaur is gone. A meter burn back 3 into a back 3. Dragon is 213 health away from being sent to losers by Nash Fan.
No way!
Down 2.
Oh my goodness!
Meter burn forward 3. Dragon has been destroyed by Nash Fan.
Number 4. Tweedy gets back in the fight against Dragon with the commentator's curse assist. With a hefty health lead. And the defensive Dragon, I mean, this man's defensive player of the year, if we're going to break it down. I saw this man block pre-patch Batman forever. Never thought it was possible. Getting hit by everything right now, though. As I say that commentator's curse, this man just died in front of us. Number 3. The Emperor would be pleased as Kombat has a meltdown on War of the Gods.
Oh, caught him with that laser. Nice block by Kombat and trades up. Ends in the molten trap. Now what's the mix-up?
Oh my goodness.
Look at his health. It's gone. He's doing it again.
And he's dead!
And he gets caught. Kombat got hit with it. Nice block, and that's a full punish. Oh, and he's going for some really big stuff.
He wants it
Level
all.
3 and everything. What is happening? Can this man please get a chance? Can he get a turn?
Oh my
No,
goodness! That was
Jesus.
just ridiculous. Number 2. Alcatraz pulls off an insane comeback against King Raj. OD boys. Another game 5 here.
We might have it.
Only.
Just one home run away.
Oh no.
Oh no! Alcatraz is not wanting to go to a game 5. He wants to move on. We're burning the bar. Wait a minute, we're seeing some tricky stuff here. King Raj
No,
is
not
trying to
like
use
this!
flashes.
Not like this!
Oh my god!
No! And the number 1 play from last week. The Gator. Does have the mid-lead Okies. Does still have a wager. Rewind does not. All these hits adding up.
Oh, he goes over.
And the Gator finishes it off!
There we go.
That is right, guys. The Gator is the number 1 play there from week number 4 on Sunday. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Whew.
I can't
if
even
you guys
hate
don't
on the
know,
Gator.
the Gator is single-handedly the best interactable in the entirety of Injustice 2. Feel free to at me on Twitter on that. I will ignore you.
He's been waiting on that Gator to be put in use, and not
A
to
long
mention
time.
that it actually won the game or the match for that player. So Aquaman's just been waiting for that forever. No question that deserves to be number one. And
I've
poor,
been waiting for
poor
that to
Dragon in the
close
chat,
out a
man.
game for so long, and for it to finally happen, gave me goosebumps there, guys. And we'll have to break that down later on. And if you slow it down, you will see that the Gator, once you grab it, grows 8 times in size and takes up the whole screen. It's a beautiful thing to witness.
Science.
And Dragon, we love you here on War of the Gods, but get absolutely bodied on that top 5.
Man,
we had a few more to pick from, but then it would have looked a little rough.
well, come on, Dragon. This is our way of saying, give your people games, bro. Just give them games, and that way it won't happen again. We love you, Dragon. Hey, man. We're about to get into this.
Really
For anybody
good stuff.
tuning in late, we're getting into SylverRye and Dragon here shortly, and this is we're starting bottom to top as always. So whoever loses this, they will be out.
Yes, they will be.
But it's SylverRye and Dragon coming up here shortly.
And if you guys want to see, what makes it even more interesting, all this entire top 8 and the entire series so far, is let's take a look at the points right now, and you'll see that all of these guys are in contention. And we are now after this top 8 will be I believe a third of the way through the entire series, and you see that Semiij, Rewind, Dragon, Dab, Nubcakes, Knicks, they're all right there. SylverRye. The only new guy in there is Nash. If he has a good enough night, he'll immediately be in contention to fight for the finale as long as he can maintain consistency throughout the rest of the series. We'll see just how good he does tonight and how many points he'll get. Coming on the winner's side, he's guaranteed at least 5th. So congrats to him already on that. No matter how well or how bad he does tonight, he could come in, get absolutely decimated, and still get some good points for the week.
Hey man, you can't be ashamed of that. But I know this man came to win, and I know on Sunday we weren't really familiar with this guy, this Nash Fan, but apparently he's a pretty big deal down in Texas, and he's a really good player in other games down there. I think King of Fighters and Street Fighter. Yep. So yeah, this man knows his stuff. Maybe new to the NRS scene or Injustice 2, but I mean the man's here in top 8. Yeah, so
got a couple more things to go over before we get started here, and that is I completely forgot one of them. And
It'll come back.
The second thing.
It's going to be a good night, ladies and
gentlemen.
It's going to
be it is going to be a fantastic night, guys. And that is that if you guys are tuning in, it's been a long time since we've done something like this. Long time. But tonight, during Top 8, we will be doing a giveaway, a War of the Gods t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. All you got to be is in that chat, have an active account, and follow War of the Gods, and you will be entered to win their shirt. We're going to do it live. It's going to be a raffle in the chat. So stick around. We know that you guys have been waiting a long time for not only some giveaways, but also some swag. Because through Acquire Shoutouts, we actually have a couple of merchandise from them, a couple swag things for you to perhaps get your hands on if the price is right. And so, guys, stick around. Later on in the bracket, we will have that giveaway to one of you guys in that chat. You guys are going to win that incredibly sexy War of the Gods t-shirt. And starting, I believe, tomorrow, the free trial of Injustice 2 on Xbox and PlayStation will be starting. If you guys follow Injustice Game on Twitter, you guys will see that they have been putting it out, and that they will. You'll see when it goes live from them. But free trial coming soon. If you guys can't afford the game or haven't tried it yet, you want to try it before you buy, now is your opportunity. Shout-outs. And I just remembered the other thing I was going to talk about, which is use hashtag War of the Gods on Twitter. Have a conversation with us on that. ASAP Gengar. Getting in there on Twitter. Shout-outs to you, young man. Appreciate it. As we get the first match in here. Invites are now out. Let's get this top 8 started, Echo.
All right. Let's go. Yeah, man. And I just want to touch on shout-outs to Acquire. One of the top clothing brands, in the esports scene. I mean, they have some really cool stuff. And the free trial. It couldn't come at a more perfect time with it being the holiday season. So if you have anybody in your family that you know, maybe you want to try to get them, introduce them to the scene, what better way to do it than a free trial? And then, you know, maybe they ask for it for Christmas. Boom, there you go. And there's a lot of deals right now going on with Injustice 2 and a lot of other games, you know, discounted prices for holidays and all that. So, you know, it might not be such a bad decision. Throw that out there, man.
Absolutely,
let everybody know.
Guys. And you know what?
Free trial.
You guys are all family. I wish I could give every single one of you a shirt. But you know what? Maybe we might. I'm just kidding, guys. If you feel like supporting us, once we get that shop up and out there, feel free to purchase a shirt, a hoodie, and just represent. War of the Gods has been around a long time, and been doing great things for the scene. And I'm really glad that we're going to start to do some giveaways for you guys because it has been a while.
Same.
Since going back to Kombat Cup, I see Ad Solo in the chat. She won our very first giveaway, disqualified from this one. JK LOL is still in there. As we get into Dragon versus SylverRye. Already off to a good start here is Dragon. Oddly enough, canceling into trait where I believe he still had a couple plus frames there, but opted to fuzzy guard there. Thought Rye was going to take his turn into the corner. We go as the damage is about even here to start us off.
SylverRye trying to work Dragon into the corner, but we've all seen Dragon's defense against pre-patch Batman. Here we go. Dragon crossing up, opening SylverRye up. Here we go into the corner, getting the damage. No setup, cashes out.
Right out of the corner pretty much for free. That's SylverRye and rocking a little old school style Batman there. A little that symbol there, looking like Val Kilmer.
Yeah,
nice and classic.
Speaking of which, can we get the Riddler, please? Jim Carrey Riddler, that would be pretty hype. Oh, but Dragon with the blocks. It's very rare you see that overhead actually blocked.
That would be absolutely fantastic. I want to see those little green bouncing bats that are bombs that make the weird noises. I want to see it all. Jim Carrey's Riddler, absolutely hype. And you remember the transition from back into Justice 1, giving that pimp cane, smacking people upside the mouth. Dead even here, SylverRye Dragon. These guys looking like they both want to advance. Again, this isn't the loser side of the bracket. Loser will go home for the night. And at 7th place, you're not getting any of the monies. And not as many points.
SylverRye catching him with that down 2 anti-air. 6 frames, good games. Endure that combo whiff, that overhead, but here we go. SylverRye picking it back up with a throw. Oh, and the range on that Palpatine, it's so deceptive. Yo, can Raiden get a little bit of that? That would be dope.
and I'm not too sure why you're asking for buffs for a character that's not even in the game, Echo. Calm down.
You're right, my bad.
Time to rule. Don't bet on it.
A kid can dream. I will say I have been playing Raiden a little bit, taking a second look, and he's got some tricky stuff, man. But you know, I got to look further into it. There's not very many. I know Mustard's out there playing Raiden.
Absolutely,
he's about the last one remaining.
And I will tell you what, we might have to get him on the Clash to see if we get some Raiden hype.
This won't end well for you. Superman would disagree.
Dragon flushing out that Clash off of SylverRye here, trying to close game number 1. This has been a long game number 1 and doing the damage on the Clash as well. Trade is up. Just Meg. If you didn't have to worry about all of these batarangs, can't just 4-dash in. The trade's still around, and it is active enough, even with the black magic. I think those orbs were still out there to get the kill. Dragon taking game number 1. Let's start us off. Let's Shazam!
Shoutouts to the producer back there letting it rock this time. Hey, man. That whole match took place on the left side of the stage. Hardly any mobility, just a bunch of exchanges. I mean, that was pretty even. Here we go, SylverRye switching to Hellboy.
On Rama on the screen, the producer chiming in saying that it's usually the players that don't let him rock, and he said that boo to them. I said it in the PG-13 way. I had to be the interpreter there. SylverRye making the switch to Hellboy. We've seen some great success from him with this character, and we're gonna see plenty of him tonight as we got Dab in this top 8 as well, who has been doing some disgusting things. A very good use of the trait to take the hit and then take his turn. I love seeing that from Hellboys early on. Whereas if you see Hellboys that put on trait, that just block a string or eat a string and not do anything, you can press a button after eat most strings with that trait.
Yeah, the very first week we saw Hellboy, we saw a lot of that blocking. You know, they had armor, but they didn't want to, you know, take the hits. But, you know, as time goes on, people starting to become aware of more things. So it's good to see. And Hellboy, you know, I know we mentioned it before, but it's so hyped to see this character used just so much more than any other DLC character so far.
It looks like guys are having a lot of fun with him, and you know what? I half expect the same exact thing from Adam. That's what I've loved about these past two DLCs is that they have so much to them that guys are just exploring, having a good time, and they're very mobile heavy, a lot of tricky stuff, and so guys are having a lot of fun. Whereas you know, you look back, you look at Raiden, you look at Manta, characters like that are very linear in their playstyle, and whereas Hellboy and Adam are looking very fun, all over the place, having a good time, and it's just
absolutely. Adam is really fun. I'm enjoying him. He's probably the most fun DLC character I've played so far. I just really like him. He's really creative. But I don't want to skip out on the action here. SylverRye trying to get rid of Dragon's 150 health that he has remaining. Catch him with a dive kick and the overhead. Burns the bar, full combo, and a clash by SylverRye.
Press me. I'll show you the wizard's power.
Yeah, how unfortunate. Wasn't able to get him off the rest of that health bar, and now he is down a significant amount. Dragon already with a game, has some momentum. And if he can take this, it's really going to make SylverRye think if both of his characters haven't done the job. Batman was incredibly close, neck and neck, almost the entire fight. We'll see if he loses this with a significant health lead. Like Dragon has to switch back.
Dragon has done such a good job of keeping SylverRye out of the air. That Black Adam down 2 is nothing to play with. But we'll see, man. We've seen SylverRye make some pretty ridiculous comebacks in the past. With this character, jumps up. He's crossed himself up. Gets Dragon back in the corner. Trying to float him up. Dragon with the defense gets caught by the last overhead, and again. SylverRye burning some meter. He's done so much chip damage and a down 2. Dragon with the patience, picks it back up again. Dragon up 2-0. That, ladies and gentlemen, is patience at its finest. No Shazam this time. We get it out of here.
Absolutely. He just sat there, waited, and the moment that he saw SylverRye go airborne, caught him with that down 2. And that's really how you have to approach Hellboy is two things. You wait to see him go airborne, or you shut down him being airborne with a lot of instant jump normals, or you see Black Adam, a lot of jump 2s that are big and active are really good to stop all those Hellboy shenanigans. And if you have an anti-air that hits behind you, like the Flash, like Black Adam, like Aquaman, all those guys, they're really effective at shutting down all those hop shenanigans.
SylverRye switching back to Batman, going to his tried and true. As Aquaman said, it was very close the very first game. Getting caught by the low lightning. Oh, and the meter burn.
Oh, I can't believe all 3 lightning just hit on the anti-air forward one there from Dragon. Everything working there. And I also love, once he saw that Black Magic hit full screen, it's not very plus on hit, but he still used that to close the gap. And I don't think SylverRye was expecting it because he ate that forward one.
Dragon contests with a down 1, traits up. Oh, and that up battering completely whiffed. Dragon crouching. And the whip forward to the Oki into the immediate down 1. Closing out that first health bar. Dragon 1 health bar away. 1,233 hit points. Until he moves on in this bracket and sends SylverRye back home. Ooh.
Go for the optimals here in the corner. Big boy damaging the restand. Just keeping it simple in that pressure. Didn't want to go for any kind of mix-up. He knows that Dragon is ridiculous at blocking Batman, as we're witnessing right now. And I know that Dragon came in this top 8 incredibly hungry. He wants that run back with Nash. I know that he wants, because, you know, it's not really a character that he's labbed against and has seen too much of on the other side of the screen. So you know he had to have looked at that footage.
This won't end well for you. Superman would disagree.
But if they were to re-meet in this bracket, it would be at best loser semi. So it's going to be a long way to that run back if Dragon wants to get there. And Nash has a pretty rough road. He's got Rewind, someone who has almost dominated here on War of the Gods here, season number 2 so far. And on the loser side of the bracket, we'll get Knicks or Nubcakes if he loses that match. But you know what? I have to expect him to win the week. Ivy, baby, let's go.
Hey, I think a lot of people are hoping for that, just to have some new blood. But like you said, I'm pretty sure Dragon has done his homework, not only against Ivy, but Batman as well. Cashing out for the damage and doing exactly that. Dragon 3-0 over SylverRye will move on in this loser's bracket in his search for vengeance against Nash Fan. We'll see what happens later on down the line, but SylverRye GG's, man. As always, it's a pleasure having you in these top 8s in War of the Gods. Always been a big supporter.
Yo, I am absolutely frozen right now. As you see there.
Yes, you are.
Checking my mobile app, reading the chat in the middle of the match, which is the tech here on War of the Gods. If you guys did not know. Ooh, there I go.
No!
Now I'm just completely gone, guys. I am invincible. I am just a voice. Dang it! There I am again.
There he is. Okay.
Come on, production. You're 2 on point. These little fixes on the fly, guys. Just shout out to our entire team in the back there.
What would we do without them? God, we would be a train wreck.
Absolutely, we would be Kombat Cup season number. Let me just.
Holy yeah, dude! I want to go back and watch the very first episode. God, I may. You know what? Nah.
Yeah, let's
don't do that.
Yeah, let's just not. Maybe. I'm down. All right, guys, we got Emperor Knicks versus Nubcakes in the Hometown Heroes Finals run back. These guys met in Grand Finals of Hometown Heroes Finals. Both of these guys did go to E-League, and we'll see what they can do here. I believe that Knicks won it like 3-1 on the winner's side of that. That fight, I'm not 100%. No idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right. It was 3-1. Knicks did run away with it. But I mean, this is a run back, man. So we've already seen some run backs, and it's actually been kind of mixed, you know, what actually happens in those run backs. I'm really excited because Nubcakes has been on a tear lately.
And he's been on a tear in run backs against Han Rashid, getting 3-0'd by him and then 3-2ing him, and then reverse 3-0ing him back-to-back in weeks. Disgusting stuff there from Nubcakes. Shouts to Steven the Gamer there on Twitter. He's always supportive, always in that chat. Man, oh man. He said, if you like Hype Injustice 2 accompanied by Hank Hill impressions, guys, look no further than War of the Gods.
Yeah, we might throw out some. I'm expecting us to do a lot more, you know, references and impersonations, but you know, I don't know, man. We'll get there. I think between me and Aquaman, we can do quite a bit.
Absolutely.
I just think we just kind of hold off a little bit. So I don't know. Hopefully we get things rolling with those impersonations pretty soon. Keep everybody hyped because it's not just Hank Hill we do around here. We can do a lot more.
That's right, guys. It's not just Hank Hill that we do around here.
Wait, that's Echo. No, okay. We all get those confused, right?
Absolutely. Nubcakes has joined us, just waiting on Emperor Knicks. And looking at their path here. Nubcakes, 3-1 over Grolix, 3-2 over Sunio, 3-0 over Honored Grizz, lost 3-0 to Han Rashid, 3-0 over Vendetta after that, 3-2 over Neptune, and then 3-2 in the run back with Rashid to get here into the top 8.
And Nick's path, 3-0 over Mufasa and where's the thoughties?
Decay, stop it.
3-1 over King Gambler, 3-2 over Deadly Rebel and Deoxys. Lost to Semiij 3-0, and then a 3-2 over Emperor Kombat. Pretty impressive roads for these guys just to get here. I mean, a lot of those people aren't just easy to get through. Especially shout out to Nubcakes having to go through Han Rashid. Not once, but twice. Lost his first one and won the run back. And that was a run back of a run back.
Yeah, and just the week prior, have to reverse 3-0 him in top 8 as well.
Exactly. All right, Nick's bringing out the Trait Demon and the teleport.
Goodness.
Gets him with the stop. Big damage coming up, baby. Over 400.
And that was so tricky to block. The overhead demon was coming in. And Nubcakes loves to stagger off that 4-2. Ooh, gets the trait to hit. And with enough hits done to get the 4-3, he's going to make him guess. Nubcakes really does love just keeping it simple here in the corner. Loves to end with that up battering. Use some plus frames. And just apply very simple pressure. I like that in the corner from Nubcakes. And we're starting to see a lot more. You even saw Rye use it against Dragon as well. What a read!
Oh, he just knew it was coming. Nubcakes is going to close that first health bar out. What a read. And we've seen that read from him before, you know, where it's like, oh, no, it didn't pay off. But, you know, it's just one of those things where we talk about, you know, when it works, you're a genius. When it gets blocked, it's just like, oh, no, what happened? But here we go.
Oh wait, because he floated over the projectile. And this should be enough damage. Meter burn the back three just in case. And that is some big boy damage coming from Darkside.
Oh, and that trait demon actually missing. Back 2-3 to close that out. So with the grapple, he's got a trait bat out. Nick's just waiting for that trait meter to refill. Nubcake's waiting on a teleport. Oh, and he just got out of the way. I thought he was going to get interrupted there in that air laser. Nice read by Nubcake. All unclashable right here. Snap, you got to come back in, sir. I'm not done with you. Oh, and catch it with the... Wow.
2 for 2, beating out the wake up there at the end from Nubcakes. And Knicks dying with a full stick of butter, every resource possible. 4 bars of meter and a wager, and wasn't able to use any of it. Nubcakes taking it right out of there with some sick reads. The wake up battering, the wake up grapple, really crazy stuff, and that's really gonna make Knicks think here.
Dark side.
Yeah, what a statement by Nubcakes right there.
Going down the road for when he knocks down Nubcakes, what Nubcakes is gonna do, because he's been an absolute savage so far.
Nubcakes opened up this set with like just the best reads, just to get into Knicks' head, you know, and that's going to carry over for a couple games at least. You know, when you think, okay, in the first game he did this, you know, and you're just going to wait for that.
In the middle of everything, he did like a 2-2 raw slide, didn't even have traits out to protect himself or do a combo. He just felt like doing it, and it got Knicks off of a demon too. So it's just crazy stuff Nubcakes is doing, just trying to shut down Knicks' game plan.
All right, Knicks doing a lot more zoning this time around. Forcing Nubcakes to use that meter burn roll and get rid of the meter. Teleports. Oh, and a jump in too by Nubcakes. And Knicks with the down. And he was going to go for it again. Had that slide not connected, you were going to see another down one into the knees. Oh, no whip punish.
Woo!
Oh!
Love seeing that conversion every time from Knicks. And what's nice is that even if they block the knee, has the meter to keep it plus, or can just send the demon to try to catch his opponent pressing a button, which is a beautiful way. And as you see there, even on hit, can get a little nice mini conversion. Does 250, somewhere around 250 damage. And catching him out of the instant
challenge. I really like that offense from Knicks, but that interrupt and patience by Nubcakes to just throw out that standing one like that, really good stuff. Nubcakes just doing a little bit more damage just to get him off that second health bar. Now, Knicks does have 1,400 health, but it's going to go by so quick just because Darkside takes so much damage when he does get hit. Nice catch by Nubcakes. That's the last of his meter, going to build a little bit more. And there it is. Knicks trying to stay alive here. They trade. Oh my God, he just got out of the way of that grapple.
Comes up all of his resources, try to get in. Nubcakes, he's trying to push it back out. Goes underneath the trait with Dust boot on the way down. And Knicks tying us up at 1-1. We got ourselves a match, ladies and gentlemen.
The fact that Knicks, like I saw that trait bat, Nubcakes knew he was like, all right, I'm going to let this go. And then he just went just a little bit over it and got it. That was impressive. Wow. What a game number 2. What a set this is about to be, I think.
Are we smelling game 5, guys? All right, guys, say with me. No more 3-0s. No more.
Yes, please. No more. We had a ton of game 5s on Sunday. That was nice. Sunday, I think we were probably about, I don't know, 4.5 hours? Something like it. It was a long show. There was a lot of 3-2s.
All right.
A lot of fun matches on Sunday.
Hey, Echo getting blown up, saying overneath.
I said overneath.
Overneath.
I feel like maybe I did.
That's right, guys. You guys.
Dragon. That's Dragon being Dragon. Oh, he said you said it. See?
Oh, I said it.
Get
Yo.
out. Who
I
knows,
would not be
man?
surprised if I said that. Dang. All right, guys. So you guys can pick up my dictionary where I make up incredible words here on War of the Gods.
All right, I'm trying to keep track of what's going on. Nubcakes has challenged a lot of Emperor Knicks kind of gimmicks, mix-ups. He's done really well so far. Knicks looking to just catch him, zoning him out. Reminiscent of last game. The trade is gone. He got hit. Knicks doing a lot of teleporting. Putting himself in these situations, but it doesn't matter. Catch them with the overhead. There's going to be some big damage. Oh, no.
What a turnaround here from Nubcakes in a game number 3. Thought Knicks would have some kind of momentum here, but Nubcakes so solid, even mentally. Just stick around, know the game plan, and try to execute. And I love that walk down, just duck underneath the barrel.
Pity you will die. Don't be so sure.
Right, it burns the bar.
Only a fool would be so fearless.
Knicks can get really tricky here in the corner. Instant cross up. Caught him with the low. Over 400 again. And now all of a sudden, health bars are pretty much even.
That's such a scary.
And this is a game number 3.
That's a scary situation as a dark side player. What a wonderful jump back too. Get through the spike there. Plus on the wake up. But Knicks there, with what he did, push block to no avail with the meteor gets it from Nubcakes. With the instant jump one that he did in a teleport, if that jump one would have hit, he would have, into the stomp, he would have got a teleport instead, might have jacked up his entire process. But because he went behind, did work, but Nubcakes maintained that health lead the entire match, closing out at the end, and retaking the lead, 2-1. And I'm glad he doesn't throw 4 batarangs like that in his normal projectile. That'd be ridiculous.
Kind of like Red Hood's throwing stars. Yeah, just lob them out. I really like Nubcake's adjustment and just confidence going in. When you get close to the corner going against the dark side, it can get really scary and you know, you lose composure because you're just waiting on him. You know, you want to challenge him, but if you get mixed, man, it's so easy to get mixed in the corner. But Nubcakes with the composure and such solid reads tonight, man. Just so far, just so solid.
Yeah, we saw 1 week where Knicks closed out like 4 matches the same exact way with a cross-up jump 3 in the corner into the boot stomp, and it's just where he teleports into the corner, but crosses you up.
Yeah,
in front.
It's so ridiculous. All right, here we go. Nubcakes trying to catch him with some lows. Good challenge by Knicks. Down 1 into the knee pressure by Knicks. Opening Nubcakes up with a throw there. Down 2. Will this have the damage? Down 2s are heavily scaled. That laser is going to catch Nubcakes trying to meter burn roll in. Nubcakes walking his way in, avoiding these Omega beams. Oh, dropped the combo there. Dropped it again. Dropped the conversion.
Oof. Into a mega beam. Nubcakes has a big old health deficit right now. Knicks in a great position to set our first game 5 of the night. Echo, you mentioned it earlier, so many on Sunday. It would only be right.
Oh man, I would be so happy if every game was a game 5 tonight. They're just so hype when it gets to the, you know, when you have 2 guys game 5, second health bar, it just gets really nuts. Nubcakes staying alive here, and an instant down 2. The challenge. Nubcakes was going for that big damage 4-3, and we are going to a game number 5. Emperor Knicks saying, wait a minute. I'm not that free, sir. You're not walking away from me.
Yeah, Knicks just decided to throw the playbook out there at the end, doing some savage things. Down 2, out of the hit stun on the up batarang. And just trying to challenge everything that Nubcakes was doing. We get ourselves into a Game 5 situation. It seems every single time one of these guys gets a win, their opponent adjusts. I'm gonna stop talking there for a second. Anyways, it's been back and forth. So Nubcakes Knicks, Nubcakes Knicks. A lot of good back and forth between these two. Echo, take it away. I'm just gonna stop talking for the rest of the night.
No, I see what you're talking about, man. It's been back and forth, one game after the other, adjustment after adjustment. So this right now, if you go by that, it's Nubcake's turn to win. But Knicks has to maintain the composure and take 2 wins in a row to move on. This is a loser still. Whoever loses is going home.
And as I mentioned, the winner of this is going to go on to play the loser of our next match, which is going to be Nash and Rewind. A nice little conversion there by Knicks. Gets some big damage to start us off. Nubcakes with a great read and a down 2 after that demon was called out. And you never know with that Parademon out what kind of mix this man's about to throw at you. And with the wake up blow, Omega Beam is going to get crossed up by the jump 2, and Nubcakes retaking control here. What's going to be the guess?
Nubcakes plus frames, almost 500 damage into a throw, which equals about 650 if you total it all together.
As I mentioned, the back and forth now. Nubcakes with a hefty health lead, and the jump 1 instant into the boot stop. Oh my goodness! Did Knicks just turn that around 459? He's gotten some great mileage off those instant jump 1s into the boot stop. Or what he'll also like to do is throw those instant jump normals and throw out the Mega Beam and try to catch you pressing a button. But into some more plus frames you go, trying to get Knicks to press a button after that, mixing up very well. The knee came out. What?
Wait! I don't even know! And Nubcakes, okay. 350. Goes for the slide, the tray, and the conversion. Wait!
Pity you will die. Don't be so sure.
Knicks earns 2 bars, 25% back. Keeping himself relatively close in this. But now Nubcakes playing it smart, staying away.
Parademon coming in.
Oh no, he's getting hit by all the stuff.
Yeah, Nubcakes is lucky that's all he got hit by. These guys are even on meter. Nubcakes does have the clash following. And great blocks by Knicks on the meter run cancel and the jump 2. In the corner we go. Parademon's out, and he doesn't get the conversion.
Holy cow, that would have been sick.
Couple spikes here at the end in the closing moments. Nubcakes pressing buttons. The down 1 knee working out.
Knicks says, you know what? I'm just going to stay back, bring my demons, Omega Beams, and just play defense for a minute. Oh no! He push blocked, and it meter burn. Wow! And wakes up the other way. Emperor Knicks comes back, takes the last 2 games.
Dark side wins.
Game number 5. Knicks moves on to face the winner of Rewind and Nash Fan. Wow.
That was the second time that Nubcakes actually beat out a push block as well. And it was a shame he didn't get the full combo and the setup, because that was Nubcakes' chance to make the comeback. An unfortunate drop there, but Knicks is going to move on 3-2 over Nubcakes, and he is going to play the loser of this next match as we're moving on up to the winner side of the bracket.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting now, man. There's a lot more people, and I just want to tell them again, if you don't know what this top 8, we've already got through 2 of them, but coming up we have Rewind versus So Sick Nash Fan, who is that infamous Ivy player who took Dragon down, sent him down to losers, and then we have Semiij versus Dab after
Destroyed
that.
him.
Destroyed him, yeah. Let's just go ahead and paraphrase that. Destroyed him. Yeah, shout out to Dragon. Tonight's kind of been a roast session for Dragon, sadly. The top 5.
We absolutely love Dragon, guys. This is our world champion over here. Nothing but love.
He would do the same if given the chance. That's how savage Dragon is. I just know it. And look, I said, "Hey guys, good evening" in the chat, and immediately Dragon goes into the spelling, country words in a different way, just because.
If you guys think that we only roast the players, look, take a look at that ticker at the bottom. We do not only roast others, we also roast ourselves. You bastards!
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Yeah, I really thought, like, wait, I didn't say overneath. I just know I didn't. Wow.
Like I said, guys, I tune out myself, so I would not be surprised if I said that.
It's okay. You've been struggling with English a little bit tonight. I don't know. You had too many mints or something. You know, something's going on down there.
Every night, guys, I open up this entire briefcase full of pills right here. If you guys remember this bad boy, but man, oh man, me and this thing have had some good times.
You know, when are we going to get the updated version of that commercial? By the way,
well, you know, we actually shot it, but there was a no nudity rule, so that's been on the back burner.
Oh, what? Come on, just a little. I don't know, a nip slip, something. Something.
I was told our response is soon. TM.
Whatever
that's our official stance.
Okay. But yeah, with NEC coming up this coming weekend, and then shortly after, a couple weeks after, we have KIT coming up in January. If you see us, I know I'll be there. I don't know if you know who else from the production team is going to be there, but I'll be carrying a bunch of. They gave me a bunch of Catalyst mints last time I was down there, so I'll definitely have some. If Aquaman can't make it, which he usually has. You know, his whole suit is filled with them. If he doesn't show up, I'll have tons of them. So definitely come by and get one. Then you can sound like Aquaman when your thoughts are processing faster than your mouth.
Absolutely, guys. I want you to go overneath the competition.
Yeah, there we go. Hashtag that. All right, here we go. So Sick Nash Fan versus Rewind. Rewind is a regular here in Top 8 War of the Gods. Has won his own weeks before.
Fighters approaching.
We'll see what happens here, man. This is going to be sick. And shout outs to Nash Fan for bringing out the purple and the green again. That is a sick shader. I love that thing.
Yeah, and you saw him have multiple outfits here with Ivy that I've never even seen before. All of them gorgeous, different crowns, different colors. Off to a great start here, and pulls out that trait. And it doesn't matter where you go, that trait will shoot.
And we've seen this one time. Oh, try to get him with the tricky little hard to block. When Ivysaur does go underneath the ground, it is a low, and that 4-3 is an overhead. A rewind. Because you know what? I got a little bit of mix too.
And that might be the story of this matchup. Ivy's going to want to keep this man away, but it's just so hard to do. He comes in, he mixes.
You can have, like, the best neutral. You can be the best player ever, but mix is mix. Rewind going to close it out with that headbutt. Take Nash Fan down to his second health bar. Uses the banner, and Nash Fan getting caught doing a lot of backdashes.
Kiss me, lover.
Not today.
And then Nash actually has his mic on. He is talking. I will have to mute him after this one, guys. Unfortunately. Oh, but ooh. Wake up down 1-2. What a time to be alive here. In 2017. Good push block on the plus frames there.
Nash Fan gonna have to get something going. Oh, okay. It opens him up. The mid and the low in that string. Doesn't have meter to restand him.
Oh, yeah, it was a little too far for the conversion there off the back two, I believe. A little too far, and great punish!
Nice interrupt.
The knowledge shown here by Nash Fan. Crouching under the overhead. Oh my goodness, that forward three! The Shattered Dreams right to the back. Oh, Rewind's gonads there. What a wager to stop all those shenanigans.
Then hurry up and die.
Nash Fan showing he's not completely out of this. Rewind gonna get 25% back. Not quite what he had when he started taking all that damage. But enough. Rewind using that banner. Confirms into trait, still in block pressure. Oh, no conversion. Rewind caught sucking his thumb there. I'm not sure what happened there in that trait combo, but he's picking it back up again. Comes in with the 4-3, a down one check by Nash Fan. Tries to get him with that low into the yo-yo forward 3.
Rewind so
Nash
patient
Fan
here.
maybe looking. He really is. And one more anything is going to do it for Rewind to get this first game. Nash Fan going to have to play impeccable defense. Gets caught by the forward 3. But the gravity just not there for Nash Fan. Oh my God, wait, air takes.
Could have had something there. Rewind does have an air escape, but catches him before the startup of that projectile. And Nash Fan, for how fast he got low on health, brought that back. That was still some clean play.
Yeah, he played solid defense and just, you saw a couple reads there. You saw like a back 3 while he was just standing there in neutral. And I think he was looking for Rewind to use that banner to come in and trying to stuff it out. But Rewind, he had impeccable defense as well. We saw him block multiple things there just for a minute. Just a couple drops there that let Nash Fan have that chance to come back. But I'm sure Rewind knows that. I mean, the guy's turning into, one of the veteran players of the scene. Really, really getting his name out there, at least War of the Gods Combat Cup.
Yeah, this is where he really began. Started making a name for himself with a couple of big wins against the top players, and even saw near the end of Season 2 of Combat Cup really start to dominate wins over the big guys. I'm talking, the Scars and Sonic Foxes of the scenes, the Semiij, when he went back and forth, getting second place on that Season number 2. And now here, More of the Gods picking up right where he left off and coming into a new game from the coming at this high of a level. Oh, ridiculous. And at his age, it can only go up from here, guys. But drops his flash combo, so you know what?
He's still doing it. What is he doing?
I take back everything that I just said about this man, because he just dropped a flash trade combo.
Rewind, calm down, sir. Look, Nash Fan, I don't know how familiar you are with the savagery that is Rewind, but he will do that, sir. If you don't stop him, he will make sure and troll you. Like, Rewind, man, come on. That was just disgusting. Nice down 2 by Rewind. Doesn't even care what side it's on. He's going to burn all of it. Rewind trying to jump out on Wake Up. Nash Fan with all the vines. And now, dead even. Ivysaur's out, and the banner again comes into play for Rewind. And shout-outs to having the same stage again. I didn't even realize until just now him using the banner. Nice whip punish. An immediate clash.
Not if you rig the race.
Only 50% back here for Nash Fan. Another comeback is going to be needed. Does have a background bounce. He is in the vicinity of it. Doesn't get anything.
Oh.
Could have got it there. Look, even with the slowdown, looked like it may have given him a second opportunity to possibly hit confirm that. But Rewind back in the driver's seat. Pick up backdash there from Nash Fan. He's going to get a full combo here. Background bounce. Gets damage. Nope. Keeps it simple. Just the hard knockdown into the trait. Rewind doesn't have any kind of interactable to try to get in. He's holding all this. The damage is adding up.
Oh, and maybe an input error there. Maybe wanted to go. Oh, and a push block. Smart stuff by Nash Fan.
Oh no, let's see if that comes back to bite Rewind. Nash is it? Nash
is so close.
He is about to get a bar. I'm shocked that we are seeing any command grabs thrown in there. That would have been a great time to do it. Did have the bar. He's holding the pressure from the trait. Oh, does get the jump too. Forces the wager.
Need a timeout?
Tempting, but no.
He can do damage here if he chooses to, and he will. Rewind going to be on 16 health points, but to be honest, either one of them, wow, and the forward 3, the down 1 going to have the chip damage. Nash Fan brings it, ties it up 1-1.
All right, guys. The gloves are off. Rewind, not going to play around this time. Looking for him to not hold on to so many resources there with the super at the end and not go for 1,400 lightning kicks on block. He'll definitely tighten up here. I hope.
I don't think that was even I don't think it was an execution there. I feel like he was just doing it, saying, you know what, press a button. Let me see if you can punish this. Oh, no? Let me just keep... I don't know, man. You never know with Rewind. I've seen enough.
And we're going to the
Rewind is
swamp, so we do
ridiculous.
finally get a change of scenery. He still has a vine swing, though, just like he did there
Begin.
on the Fortress of Solitude. Using it right away.
Reminiscent of that banner he was using in the Fortress of Solitude. The problem is,
Oh, no. The feels when you push block right into the trait from Ivy. Does find his way in already. On the zoning.
ooh,
Cancel, catch the backdash.
you saw that read for read. Rewind canceled the forward 3 and went into the forward 2 overhead. And Nash Fan thought, oh, he's going to cancel into the low. Rewind got him with the double mix up. Mind games, all that.
And
Nice down 2.
Rewind's done a really good job of when he blocks his trait, and there's just a couple of frames there. He's been reversing very nice just to stop the pressure. And oh my goodness, some of the reads on the way in have been outstanding. Not letting Nash breathe right now here in the corner. This man is just mixing.
In the mix.
Kiss me, lover.
Not today.
That's literally what he was doing. Jump into, mix, oh, blocked. Jump into, mix, oh, blocked again. Jump into.
He's gonna do the same exact thing, and he does. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait. Another block. We've not seen that thing blocked so many times. Is he going to block low? He's not going to cancel into the low.
And Rewind has so much health. All I should do is look for something. Ooh, throwing out that standing 3 there. Not even an overhead, but it should
What
be.
is actually happening? Why is Rewind just staying there saying, do something, commit? Breaks the armor. Pressure, push block. Nash Fan has got to turn up here. Tries to jump in, which would have been an overhead as well. Rewind with the blocks.
It gets him out of the trade at least. That's a moral victory right there. Unless we are witnessing a real master comeback right before our eyes, we are not. 2-1 now for Rewind.
The flash.
I thought the trolling was over, but this man is just having a good time. Speed Force is activated. No one can catch him. He can just do what he wants. Everyone's slowed down.
I don't know, enough. I've not seen enough footage of Nash Fan, but it looked like just in that little situation, Rewind he was so content to just block and wait for Nash Fan to commit to something, and Nash Fan after a minute just seemed like he didn't really know what to throw at him if somebody were to just sit there and crouch block like that. I'm not sure.
Fighters approaching Gotham City.
But maybe Nash Fan is just a better defensive player. Maybe he's better reactionary. Maybe going into a couple setups here and there. You see him doing the overhead low mix-ups. Maybe he just wants a player to come to him and then punish accordingly instead of actually being offensive. But I don't know. It could be just Ivy herself. But it looked like for a minute he just really didn't know what to do with Rewind in that situation. We'll see if he can take this to a Game 5, turn it around.
Yeah, and
Rewind with the down 2.
already off to a rough start as he threw out the trait out in the open. Very ill-advised there. Did go punish. Now he's already down half a bar of health as Big D is trying to close out this match. Rewind has been taken over by the man from down in Florida. And do you see that Ivy's forward 3 going overneath that approach there by the flash?
You know what? That is the perfect time to use it, Aquaman, because I don't know if it went under or over. Who went under and over? I don't even know, but it happened. Rewind getting some damage. Meter burn back 3 in that combo for just a little bit more. Forward 3 coming in, one of the longest ranging overheads in the game.
Fantastic.
A nice grab there, but just too much space to convert off of it.
And her converts are so tricky and space dependent. And there, if he would have gone for the attempt, I don't think it would have worked, and then he would have gotten punished for it. Good meter burn cancel. This is a big old damage. Dude, we got it! Finish him!
We got it!
It happened,
We got
boys!
it.
And ladies.
Finally! Thank you, Rewind and Nash Fan. We've been waiting for that forever. And that's going to be another block.
And 0 for 3. 0 for 3
Wow.
on Supers. Rewind has officially lost the set. He is now going to be on the loser side of the bracket as Nash Fan will move on. Oh my goodness.
Oh! Okay, Nash Fan turning up here. Has had some killer reads in this match.
Rewind will have done it to himself if he finds himself in a Game 5.
Nice whip punish.
Doers never win.
That's debatable.
Triz in the chat absolutely right. This man is playing with his food and he might get caught for it. But here we go. Into the corner we go. Are we going to see the jump twos? Nope. He does drop the conversion.
I know what he's trying to go for there. You can get a meterless launching kick after that. That's a back 2-2, 4-3 string into a kick. You can convert off of it, but it's very tight. Nice catch there by Nash Fan, and he needs to do the chip damage. He cannot break back 3. Even if he had more health, there was about 15 back 3s waiting for him. Rewind's going to take it 3-1 over Nash Fan, sending him down to losers to face Emperor and Knicks later on. Rewind. Wow. The savagery and the smart play all in one. That is Rewind. Wow.
Absolutely. This kid is a savage. But you know what? I respect it. Going for three supers, giving us a nice show there. What's going on, Storybook there on Twitter? Another guy that uses that hashtag very often. He says, being sick is worth it when there's War of the Gods to watch.
Hey,
my man.
It's a lot of stuff going around. There's a lot of people sick. I know some people in my house are sick. A lot of people I've seen on Twitter are sick. It's just some stuff going around, man. So, stay warm. Drink that hot chocolate.
Absolutely,
It'll
guys.
keep you sick, baby.
Once September, December comes around, hot cocoa season. That is life.
Can't beat it, man.
Up next, we got Semiij versus Dab. Dab has really been one of those hype bringers of Season 2 so far. Love watching this man go to work with his character, and he wanted this run back from last week. I asked him, I said, hey, is there anyone that you want to play in particular? And he said, I want Semiij in the run back. And I said, hey, do you want to play on the Clash or something? He goes, no. I know I'm going to see him in bracket again. And sure enough, a couple days later, here we are. His path here in the top 8. 3-0 over Kylo Benz. 3-0 over John Nitty. 3-2 over DR Gross. 3-1 over Sweet Neptune. And a fierce 3-0 over Han Rashid to get here into this top 8.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a rage quit in that 3-0 over 100. That was a pretty crazy set right there. Semiij's path. 3-1 over Gizman and Best MK Raiden. And then 3-0s over Playing to Win, Emperor Kombat, and Emperor Knicks. Semiij kind of just running through some well-known Emperor players there. But Dab, like you mentioned, wants this run back. Semiij, even if Dab would have asked for it, Semiij would have probably obliged and said, you know what, let's go. And now we're here, man. Now we're here.
That's right, guys. Hashtag overneath. Story of the night. Is it over? Is it under? The world may never know. It's overneath.
I will say, man, that Ivy forward 3 and Clash doing the headbutt, I'm not sure who went over or under, but just as fast as we figured out that's not even a word, we figured out it actually should be a word. It actually
is a word, and that is its meaning. Just like the term loverhead. Is it a low or an overhead? It's a loverhead. Otherwise known as an unblockable. Superman, you calm down, sir.
Superman says I have no loverheads.
That's right.
All my wake-ups are highs.
Right. Superman does not have any mix-up. Confirmed. As we are waiting for Dab to join us here. Whoa! Coming out of nowhere with a Nerf gun. I'm getting shot at over here. You missed both shots, by the way. You sent the blind guy to shoot me? You should have sent the other guy. Send the guy that can see.
You can see Recon in the chat saying, yeah, I did. It didn't work, Recon. You got the wrong guy. You chose the wrong one. That guy used to play Gears of War, and then he quit. There's a reason for that.
All right. Let's get into this matchup. Semiij
Catwoman
versus Dab. Oh, no, Dab.
Ooh, no.
Dab, no.
Not like this. I'm done. I'm out.
Fighters approaching contact.
Text me when it's
All right,
over.
Catwoman Mirror, 432 of the season so far. We're only 4 weeks in. But I hope that you guys have some cat scratch fever, because I know we sure don't. SylverRye, you see? Absolutely, man. Damn, you were the chosen one! You're supposed to be
fair, I know. Man, not to be fair.
You were supposed to bring balance to the stream, not leave it in darkness. But if there is a kink in the armor that is rewind, it is the Catwoman mirror.
That's true. We've seen it. And Dab, to be honest, playing very sharp. Catches Semiij with the overhead. The respect and the throw by Semiij. Baits out the wake up, full combo punish, back three. We're going to the corner. Oh, and that whip would have gave hell of an advantage.
Yes.
Nice backdash.
This character actually defines the term overneath. It is going to go over, but under everything.
It's everywhere but nowhere is Catwoman.
Also, shouts to all 400 of you in that chat. You guys are absolutely beautiful. If you can, give us a tweet. Let's try to get even more viewers in here. Let's have ourselves a good time. On the loser side of the bracket, of course, you've got Dragon, you've got Nash Fan, you've got Knicks. And then Dragon will be playing the loser of this match.
Ooh! Dab is just a brick wall right now. A brick house, so to speak. Semiij sitting on 4 bars. Dab not leaving it unclashable.
Parallel universe for the biggest score of all time.
He's gonna burn 3, get 30% back. But that was his 8th live. Now Dab trying to get rid of the 9th.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if we can fit 18 lives into a best-of-5 match here. Going for that trip guard back three, it looks like. Getting off it, a clean jump in. Good wager, that would have been some hefty damage.
Your tongue? This how you ask me?
All right, both have even meter. Dab has all those cat scratches at his disposal as well. For some pressure, plus frames, extended damage. Just staying just out of range of that jump into. Very smart by Dab. Just a patience game right now. Gets caught by the overhead. And not to take away from Semiij, she's really brought this thing back to even.
Man, what a whip
Dab
punch
had a
to get us
commanding lead.
Yes, he did.
Oh, and tries to go with a tricky little cross-up right there. Oh, and a nice whip punish. This is another display of defensive play. Oh, baits out that wake-up. They both have 5 cat scratches at their disposal. Semiij's gonna burn it. Take the first game. It looked all but over there for Semiij for a long time, and
there she is, approving the Elder Gods of the War of the Gods stream.
Catwoman.
They come in, they give us their input with either a smile or a frown, ladies and gentlemen, and the Queen Selena, she is a happy tonight.
City.
There's no way that Selena can be unhappy no matter what the outcome is, because it's only Selena's.
Begin.
What are we going to do about this?
Now, if these top players are playing the numbers game, they look at Catwoman and go, I don't know who beats Catwoman, so I'm going to play the best odds that I can play, which is even.
We saw it with Deadshot as well. Same kind of stuff would happen. Oh, Semiij's trying to go for a down 2. Stuff that jump into. Down 2 pays off this time. Will not burn the bar. Oh, and just shreds that armor. A down 1 into the trait.
Wow,
down 1 trait.
Jeez, these guys. And Semiij starting to clean up here and run away with it. I think if Dab goes down 2, well, we might see a switch just to change things up. And since Semiij has had a lot of practice lately in this mirror, but before, really struggled with it, and that's a really good tactic to use against someone. And there are so many players, I mean so many players in this scene, guys, that are uncomfortable in mirrors that they will purposely try to avoid them. So it's very smart to try to get someone off a character by trying to beat them with their own character, especially if it's a character like this that across the board does really well against everyone.
Cat got your tongue? This how you ask me?
And with smaller characters like Catwoman and a lot of others, it doesn't even have to be a female character. There's some males even. But you can bait that wake up, just crouch, and it's supposed to be 0 on block, but that second hit has to be blocked. And she'll whiff it a lot of times. She goes straight up in the air. And you see Dab waking up with it a lot, and Semiij just crouching, punish accordingly. Semiij just getting all this chip damage. Dab catches him with a jump in too, but doesn't commit. And Will this time doesn't have the meter to extend that. Maybe could have went and bounced her off of the elephant, but I'm not sure. He was in kind of tricky situation there. Down 2 by Semiij. He will use the elephant. Burns the bar. All these down 1s. A lot of whiffs going on.
Oh no!
Oh, and he really tried it, and Dab scouted it.
Careful, you might get robbed.
If you guys see the chart, that is Catwoman. Meter back 3, meter back 3 is a must with this character. You've got to keep them honest, but real good from Dab there. Debate it out on the offensive here. Good back dash by Semiij and catches a whiff punish as well, but no commitment. 306 damage is all he needs to go up 2-0 and with great momentum.
Such patience. Just trying to outspace one another. The back 3 going under that jump 2. Oh! Background bounce. Gonna cash out here. Will he burn the bar? Yes. Oh, and had that conversion on deck. The down 2 into the whip. Gets him off that interactable. He hit him, but he didn't break that armor. Nice down 1. Semiij gets himself out of that situation. Dab sitting on 5 cat scratches.
Goes back to the corner. Semiij just looking for an opening on the offensive now. Great down 2 by Dab. If he'd have continued the combo, might have forced the wager from Semiij, but now he's trying to keep it unclashable. But that's going to be lights out for game number 2 here.
Catwoman wins.
Semiij saying, I've lost this mirror before. I've done my homework. I'm not going to lose again.
Catwoman.
Is Dab going to go back to Catwoman for the very final character choice that he has?
He's
he will.
Going to stick it out.
You've picked her twice already. I mean,
Gorilla City.
you don't want to have to adjust with a new game plan, a new character. I respect it. And hey, he could always reverse 3-0 right now. Oh, and a sweep.
The ballsy start there from Dab, and I like it. Ooh. Eats a whip to the face, though. I didn't think he expected it to go that far there with that neutral jump, too.
I like the wake-up backdash by Dab. He hasn't really been doing that all that much. We see Semiij do it a lot. Gets him out of a lot of tough situations. Semiij on offense.
Yeah, he's really allowed Semiij to just stagger pressure without having to guess if Dab is going to backdash or not. That's something that Semiij has done to him. And that
Dab almost shredded that armor.
The second hit was awful close.
Woo! Oh, nice whip punish on that backdash. Semiij's going to close out that first health bar. 1 health bar away from moving on and facing Rewind later on in the bracket.
Where we could potentially see the same exact matchup. We know Rewind has the history, likes to beat Semiij, and a lot of people with their own character. But you know what? I think that Ivy might be one of those characters that he does not have a pocket Ivy for, and that's why we did not see the mirror there. And Dab not finishing his plate, but luckily he caught Semiij. Nothing left to lose there on the first bar health, waking up with the DP.
A lot of whips being
Yeah,
thrown around.
a lot of whipped jump twos all around. Semiij forcing the wager.
I whipped you into shape. I can't be tamed.
Hitting him with a clash, and two for two, not getting anything from it.
This is a dangerous place for Dab. Catches Semiij with the whip trip. Wake up. Backdash by Semiij. And a down two by Dab. Not able to convert. Pressure Semiij. Backdashes out.
And the meter back three read. It didn't catch.
Ooh,
Here
and a
escape.
punish. But he doesn't have the meter, though. Semiij. Patience
Catwoman wins.
at its finest. And character knowledge. We saw a lot of stuff Semiij was not doing against Rewind in the mirror. And there was a lot of new stuff, especially just backdashing certain gaps. And Catwoman having such a good backdash. You know, just that alone may have, you know, maybe not what Dad was expecting. But I respect the pick. I mean, like you said, if you can't beat him, join him, you know, and Dab is going down to losers. He's not out of this thing yet. So shout outs to him and shout outs to Semiij for moving on. Hopefully, and I know everybody wants to see this, we may actually see another Catwoman mirror, as Aquaman touched on just a little bit ago.
Absolutely.
We may.
You see Brandon there on Twitter saying they sent post-patch Dead Sot to try to assassinate me, and he missed every single shot in that gun. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
You know what? I respect that tweet so much. Wow. I really like that. Shout outs to you, Brandon.
Savage.
Man, oh man. All right. So now that we've got through the first round of these brackets, can we take a look and see what we have coming up? Because there's a lot of new people in there since we've finished up the loser side. And there it is. We're gonna have Semiij versus Rewind. So Sick Nash Fan versus Emperor and Knicks, and Dab versus Dragon. This is shaping up to be some sort of night, man. You know, Nash Fan has it. You know, I don't know. It could just be Flash. I mean, you can only block so much mix, but Nash Fan seemed to start turning up there at the end. Just not enough health remaining. But I mean, Semiij and Rewind may see a Catwoman mirror. Nash Fan, we might see some Darkseid or Hellboy versus Ivy, and then Dab and Dragon, maybe a Black Adam mirror, maybe Hellboy versus Adam. Who knows? It's going to be a hype night, man.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And while we set up, whoa. All right, why does this keep happening? I did not invite you. How did you get in this King of the Hill? What the heck?
Aquaman, this is like the third
people
time, dude.
You guys are breaking the game. You guys just appear in these King of the Hills. It's starting to freak me out. Well, we will get into the next round of losers, guys. We're going to take a quick intermission before we get started on the next few matches. And we'll see you guys in just a couple moments back here on War of the Gods, top 8 of week number 4. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed that quick little intermission as much as I did.
I have to kind of apologize. Somebody asked in the chat when is Kombat Cup, and for some reason, Aquaman, you're kind of rubbing off on me. I said January 31st, and then they're like, "Yo, why are you in 2018 already?"
No,
So that's
guys,
my bad.
You guys are behind. Okay, we're over here in 2018, living it up. Okay, you guys got to catch up.
It's nice over here, but
It is nice.
in all seriousness, it is December 31st, so that's my bad. A little bit of a typo. I don't even know what year it is. I'm in a time machine with Aquaman, so we're somewhere.
That's right, guys. We actually the Flash has supered so many times tonight that we've actually gone forward in time into 2018, where there are still Catwoman mirrors. But speaking of Kombat Cup, guys, registration is live for it over there at gauntlet.gg/combat. I believe it is. Over there, if we can get the registration page up. There we go, gauntlet.gg/combat. Sign up right now. Mortal Kombat is coming December 31st. We're going to have a few of them here during the season. We've actually got a quick little video if you guys want to see what we're all about here for the Kombat Cup. Let's take a look. That's right, guys. Mortal Kombat XL coming back here to Stream.me. We're going to have a nice open bracket for it there. I believe we got 3 of them lined up for the entire season there, Echo. I can't wait.
Me neither. I can't wait. You know, somebody in the chat, I think it was Fierce, telling Rewind to pick Raiden in his upcoming matchup. Pick Raiden in MKX because he is a viable character in that game. But I can't wait, man. MKX, so fast, you know, just kind of – everybody loves MK, and to be honest, that trailer is still just as hype as day one. I love that trailer so much.
Yes, it is. I think that got all of our juices flowing once they showed that off. And guys, speaking of Mortal Kombat, you guys are going to have to tune in later on the broadcast when we reveal this week's Clash for some swag you might see in that game later on this week. Here we go.
Right,
my man Nash. I'm gonna catch him early. Oh, I missed the mute. It's right there.
It's all good. I don't think they could hear him before.
There we go. We're good.
All right.
Begin.
All right, guys. So sick, Nash fan. The Ivy of the universe right now just got mixed. My God. Versus Emperor Nick, starting off with a nice beefy 453 damaging combo, using the background bounce, using everything that he's got.
You know, this is a matchup I've never seen, so I don't really know. I feel like Darkseid's trait and his zoning is just going to be a lot for her to deal with. But, you know, I don't know. We'll see what Nash Fan knows about this matchup, because if it was bad and he had another character, I would figure. And a down one by Nick.
What an interrupt.
That cancel on the yo-yo.
Nick's low-key coming in here going, yo, actually, this matchup.
Woo! Ooh. Nice whiff punish there, or trip guard rather, out of that air teleport that Knicks was doing. And here we go, the pressure, the conversions. He does have meter for a
Oh my goodness. But that
I'm not even, look at this offense.
Didn't have enough hits done there. Looked like the jump in worked cleanly.
Throw by Knicks. Coming in with the teleport. A lot of respect there from Nash Fan after that jump 3. Meter burn forward 3. Going to armor through whatever Knicks was trying to do. Just one throw. One small B&B away. No punish. Knicks Fan got to get something going here. Punish that knee. No, he backs up. Lag spike. And this should have the... Oh, no. Ivy's execution heavy as it is.
Uh-oh. That yo-yo in place, and Knicks
no.
getting jump 3 to right out of the King of the Hill.
Wow. What do you say, man? Hey, Bake, need more Catwoman. I don't know about that, sir. I jumped into Abe's stream the other day, and he was a Dr. Fate main when the game came out, and I guess I just didn't hold onto him hard enough because he has made the switch to Catwoman, and I'm so saddened by that.
Yeah, shouts to him. Always streaming Injustice on stream.me for during all hours of the day and week here on the site. So shouts to him. And,
yeah, he is a super cool guy.
And if you guys want to stream your matches during the tournament on the platform, feel free to. If you guys need help setting up, let us know. And you guys can have a chance at the $12,500 that StreamMe gives away every single month to the top 30 streamers on the site.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. I know Perfect Legend does it as well. When he's playing in tournament, he'll be streaming on his channel. And if you've never met Abe, if you ever go to an offline event, he does live up in Michigan, I believe. He's part of the Michigan scene. He does have a local and a bunch of guys up there. But he is a pretty skinny guy with long blonde dreads. So if you ever see that, that's the man. I met him at Combo Breaker for the first time. Really cool dude. So shout outs to him, man. Always supporting StreamMe. I can't believe you made the switch to Catwoman, man. Oh, I'm so disappointed.
I can't believe Rewind and Dab have too.
Yeah. Dab drank the water. Just everybody, man. It's not looking good. I'll tell you, in 2018, where me and Aquaman are, it's not much different. It's pretty much the same as we're watching here. Just a bunch of cat women everywhere. So did the hill fall apart or what? Oh, Lord have mercy.
Possible? The world may never know. I will go ahead and toss him another invite right now. Knicks, if you would join us here. If I can spell Emperor right, good Lord. You guys don't know just how out of it we apparently are tonight.
I'm starting to worry about you, man.
I've said about 14 things wrong. I've spelled everyone's gamer tag wrong. I read the production list wrong. It's pretty rough, guys. This is what you do to me, Semiij. Rewind, Dab. This is what you guys do to me, okay?
All right, so anybody joining us after we announce this, we are doing reminiscent of Kombat Cup Season 1 and Season 2. We are doing giveaways again. So if you've never actually participated in this, there will be a wheel at the top of the chat that will spin, but you have to be in the chat and following this channel, stream.me/war, to be entered. And all you have to do is just sit and wait, and then we'll do the giveaway. But it will be later on in the night, so make sure to follow and be in that chat when that giveaway happens, because it draws all the names from the chat that are currently in there. So keep your eye out on that. We will be giving away a War of the Gods t-shirt later on tonight. But here we go into game number 2. Nash Fan. Even though it did look like it was in Nick's favor, Knicks did accidentally disconnect from that King of the Hill. So Nash Fan got the first win. And now it's on Knicks. Knicks to try and mix again.
Both off to a great start here. 505 damage. Woo! Man, bitch slapped him about 40 times in one combo. It was ridiculous. Doesn't break the armor there, and the bitch slap right back from Lord Darkseid there. That back 3 heard around the world. About to end up on an episode of Maury over here. Down here.
Keeping Knicks in the corner.
That was so smart by Nash. Looked like he had a great read to call it out. And there's that disgusting cross-up jump 3 that we talked about from Knicks, and starting to run away with this match now.
Oh, nice. And actually interrupted the stomp there. Crossed himself up. Knicks Fan got him with the down 2.
Oh no.
My God. That happened way too fast.
Not like this.
Yeah, this is. I have no words. I'm just gonna wait for Knicks to show back up. This is not a good look. That happened. There was no signs of lag that I could tell, and it just immediately kicked him. All
right, guys. We'll we'll try restarting everything because that one was a little sus as the kids like to say now. So we're gonna do some restarts on consoles, on everything, see if we can get that fixed because that was pretty gross. If I'm being honest with you, Echo, tell them about the giveaway tonight some more because those shirts are hot.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but
Yeah.
when I'm wearing my War of the Gods shirt, I feel in my optimal sexiness. Like I'm at about an 11 out of 10.
Ooh, and you know what? I haven't seen that actually because, well, I've actually wanted to wear mine on stream, but you can't do that because it's all green. And you notice behind me, there's I'm literally the Green Lantern. Anyway, for those just joining us and have not heard, we are going back to giving out, doing giveaways during the stream, which everybody seemed to like during Combat Cup. So we are bringing it back. Tonight, we're giving away a War of the Gods t-shirt brought to you by Acquire, who's one of the top companies out there doing a lot of work for esports, jerseys, t-shirts, apparel, you name it. Acquire's one of the top brands out there. So be in this chat when that giveaway happens. Follow the stream. If you haven't followed yet, make sure you hit that follow button right now because that's how you're entered for these. You hit follow, be in the chat when this giveaway happens. You'll be entered. All you have to do is just be here, be watching the stream. You're going to be here anyway. Might as well do it. Follow, be in the chat, and you'll see when we'll announce when the raffle's going on, but you'll see a wheel at the top of the chat on your phone or your desktop. And yeah, we'll draw from there.
Absolutely. And you guys see there in the chat, we just put it out there on Twitter. If you guys can retweet that for us. I honestly can't wait to see who actually wins that shirt. And I better see us tagged on Twitter when you get it.
Yeah, man, definitely. When you get that shirt, put it on, hang it up, put it in a shadow box, whatever you got to do.
I think Echo finally got a shirt.
I did.
Yeah.
Shout outs to May. I got I got my Combat Cup and War of the Gods shirt.
It was after about a year, so.
Yep. After Combat Cup had pretty much died, I finally got that shirt. But shout outs to, hey, I love them.
Yes.
They're in there. I wear them all the time. I just can't wear them.
That's right, guys. If you ever want to walk into a Taco Bell at 2 a.m. wearing your War of the Gods shirt and get recognized, that won't help you. But try it anyway.
Sadly. Yeah, sadly. And Drew Zod, he said, I got new internet, but Knicks hit me up for the hand-me-downs. So, yeah, Drew Zod got better internet, and apparently Knicks, his is kind of going down the drain. Not sure what's going on there, man. Hopefully, mentally Knicks has to just kind of be checked out at this point. But, we'll see. I mean, he was still playing very, very good in that second game, despite losing the first one just by technicality. But now being down 0-2, it's got to be hitting him in the feels, man. Oh, you're right, Maze. I don't have a run back one. That's all right. We'll get that when we're doing Injustice run backs. Don't worry.
Right, let's try to get these guys in a King of the Hill again and see how the connection holds up. I'm a little scared right now. Are you guys as scared as me? I'm frightened. I still don't even know what's going on, but I'm scared.
I don't either.
That
just came out of no. Usually, you can tell when a disconnect's about to happen. Not that time. I think somebody was mid combo and it's gone. Okay, just dipped.
Absolutely, guys, and we're actually going to try to start this. We're going to start it at 1-0 and see how it holds up.
Okay, I respect that, man. Yeah, man. Don't come on, man. Don't call Emperor Knicks Emperor Licks. Okay, y'all got to chill with that one. I love my man Knicks. I want to see him, continue to get better. I'm a big fan of his. So, come on, man.
Absolutely. And you know what? He's really been the guy, like the forefront of Darkseid in this game, doing really good stuff since the beginning, and really been the only one to kind of stick it out with him.
Yeah, I mean, he was a character we saw at the beginning, and just a character like that was so scary and oppressive if you didn't know much about him. When he goes in the air, either option, if you guess wrong, you're getting hit for a ton of damage. But people started to figure out, okay, this isn't really real, or I can just block this or backdash, whatever the case may be. And Nick said, you know what? Yeah, he does have all those holes. I'm going to fill them. I'm going to have some good reads, and I'm going to make it work. And that's what he's been doing, man. So, I mean, without Knicks, would we really ever see Darkseid anymore?
Yeah, exactly.
Is the question. I don't think so.
Even the only other Darkseid I've seen on here, Deadly Rebel, playing Swamp Thing now and doing some great stuff with Swamp Thing, by the way, Deadly Rebel. Shoutouts.
Yeah, we need him on stream. I know we tried to, and I think his opponent didn't show up or something. But, yeah, I want to see that man in action.
What's going on, everyone in that chat? I see a couple people showed up pretty late. We got Crazy Fingers up in there. Everyone's showing up. I'm just gonna start shouting out everybody. We got Goonie in there, but not the only one doing all caps. Sunfire's in there. Who else we got? Sweetest of Neptunes. This man playing on the right side of the gods. Okay, the water gods are where it's at. Neptune, Poseidon, right side there. Sweet Neptune joined us on the Clash last week. If you guys missed out, and really opened up a can of whoop ass there with stunt double Johnny Cage. He did. In the Johnny Mirror with a competitor who was using A-List, and both of them were really known for their Johnny Cages, and just two different variations. And once he got the mix going with stunt double, the plus frames, and the pure damahe, it was a beautiful thing to see, guys. And since we're here killing time, we might even show you what's happening this Friday here. But let's get a look at those points and see where we're lined up right now as we make our way through this bracket. And there you guys have it. Almost everyone here is on that list.
Yeah, I mean, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the top 8 are in this list. Semiij, Rewind, Dragon, Dab, Nubcakes, and SylverRye. Oh, and Emperor Knicks. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. 7 out of 8. I mean, what more can you say, man? This is looking so much different than the first season. We haven't really seen sonicfox. We haven't seen Theo, who were, really commanding during season 1, at least for the first part of it. It's just looking totally different. And right now, points are so close. They're really just one good week from anybody. And I know we say it a lot, but that's really how it is. Just one good week from anybody in this list right here can change things up so dramatically. It just takes one, man. That's all it takes. And 7 out of 8 that are in this top 8 are in this list. So, I expect things to change pretty soon.
You guys are savage on Twitter right now. Oh my goodness. Guys, use hashtag War of the Gods in peace. I'm just kidding. We're actually known for being a little bit savage here on War of the Gods. Now that I think about it, Echo.
A little bit. We've been known to a little bit.
All right, now we're just waiting on Knicks to rejoin us here. And there he is.
My bad, Rewind.
He made it.
Rewind, the important thing is I didn't forget you. It's a lot of names there, man. It is a very special night in which me and Aquaman have no idea what's going on, apparently.
Whatsoever. All we're doing is talking about what's happening on the screen, and even that we're about 50-50 on, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's kind of a guess commentary with just mix-ups and guess with Darkseid on the screen. It's an absolute train wreck, so bear with us. We'll eventually get it together, or we won't, but we have quite a bit of a break to kind of get ourselves back into shape. But here we go. As Aquaman said, we are not going to give Nash Fan that second win off that disconnect. We did give him the first one, but that second disconnect kind of happened out of nowhere, and hopefully resetting everything will be okay now. Nash Fan going with this execution.
Whoa!
Lays down the damage over time. He's got to get out of that.
That was a cheeky little setup there from Nash, and now he is in the driver's seat here. But we all know Darkseid is just a couple of mixes away.
And he's staying out of the range of that stomp, and I respect it. Nick's trying to get in by any means necessary and try and mix, but he realizes that he's too far away. Nash Fan with a commanding lead right now.
Oh my goodness, following up their demon with the most instant of stomps. And guess what's wrong there as well. Probably guessed that there was going to be a stomp afterwards. And oh my goodness, like I said, 2 combos away. And we see him back to back and Knicks tying us up. Drawing that Omega sign in the ground. Didn't have the meter there. Loves doing that teleport. We've seen it already work in this exact match. Tries to get people to press buttons after that aerial teleport.
Will he end this in a trait setup?
Woo!
Will burn the bar.
Back to standing.
No Ivysaur. Not yet, anyway. All right, Knicks with the patience, taking this chip damage.
And with all that chip, that had to have been about 600 damage. Good lord, for 40,000 hits.
Nice conversion by Knicks and actually took the health lead.
Darkseid will have victory.
Knicks forcing the clash. How much will Nash Fan spend? Gets 25% back. Now it's kind of dead even. And Knicks wasting that bar on that meter burn back 3. Stalled it, canceled it.
And keeping it unflashable, the smart stuff there by Nash Fan. And playing so smart this time around. Not allowing Knicks to get that big start and just going the wrong overhead. Not like this! Oh my goodness! What a conversion!
It's gonna kill him! Forward 3.
And he swung!
Down 1.
He swung after a
Wow.
blocked forward 3. Knicks, you absolute savage to tie us up at 1-1. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Fantastic stuff.
What a comeback.
Darkseid.
What
Poison
a
Ivy.
comeback from Knicks. I mean, how do you feel right now if you're Nash Fan?
Fighters approaching
Are you like,
Little
all right,
City.
it's all tied up 1-1, or are you like, holy, this guy just really did that to me? He pushed down 1 after a forward 3, man. Come on. But I don't know what Nash Fan tried to follow up with. If his timing was off, trying to mash it down 1 himself, to catch that any button that Knicks would have thrown out, maybe just a little bit late, or just do a slower normal. I'm not sure. The world may never know how many licks it takes to get to a center of a Nash Fan, but jump in 3 into a throw. That was terrible, by the way. I apologize.
Okay.
I just had to do it.
Knicks starting off with the big damage like we saw the first couple games. But speaking of big damage, we've seen some big stuff right here in the corner from Nash Fan. Oh my gosh, 1,000 hits, good blocks. Though by Knicks, but can't block forever. Oh my goodness, what is going on?
All these hits. Meter burns restand.
He had a full bar of health, and it's gone! Are you kidding me?
518. It wasn't even done. He was not finished yet. Good catch there by Knicks. Uses a trait.
Neither man nor God can stop me.
Knicks a little bit of a hill to climb right now, but he has the meter to do a lot of damage.
Parademon's out, goes in and knocks her off the trade. Oh, sorry, didn't have the trade out, but about to. If he can score a knockdown, but instead throws out into neutral and loses it, coming off all the resources now. Towards the end of game number 3 here is Nash Fan, and pressing a button against Darkseid with the meter. That's a no-no. We know that Knicks loves those knees.
Nash Fan has a huge hill to climb now.
You dare lay hands on Darkseid.
Keep away from my children.
No meter spent. Knicks needs it for damage. Woo! And there it is. Meter burn back 3 into the forward 3.
And we got the teabags. All right, guys, let's see them in the chat.
Fire.
Let's see those teabag emotes right now. It's happening. We're there.
Darkseid wins.
I'll do them with you.
Are you about to do real life teabags? I
Knicks.
thought that's what you were trying to get at. Wow.
Knicks is feeling it now. 2-1.
And is Nash Fan going to switch off of Ivy to...
Darkseid.
Perhaps Aquaman, maybe?
Aquaman.
He is.
We are! We got it, ladies and
Let's
gentlemen!
go.
Let's go! Ah!
Fighters approaching
Aquaman is on the
ring
screen, ladies
action.
and gentlemen. Let's get some hype in that chat. We got some Trident rushes on deck. Hopefully they're meter burn so he stays safe and avoids this mix. It's a very interesting matchup. Darkseid can stay airborne a long time, trying to avoid those from the deeps, but that down 2 is going to pay off a lot here for Nash Fan.
Oh, I tried to catch him from the deep, trying to anti-air with it. It does have a very good vertical hitbox. And Aquaman, look, I need to ask the chat, yo, can I get a 1 if every time Aquaman in the game does a Trident rush, then Aquaman the commentator should as well? Down 2. Just give me a 1 in the chat if that should happen, please.
Oh Lord, my!
Here we go.
I don't think
Teleporting.
that my glasses are gonna make it. And the 4-3 hitting Raw, and Knicks taking the health lead early. Oh no, there's so many ones!
With the might of Darkseid.
Yeah.
I'm about to have a heart
Literally,
attack. Oh, you
you
can
It's just too perfect. Yo, and Nash Fan.
Ooh, Chinese that water shield, but doesn't go far enough. The Raw back 2 into the meter burn roll. He could have got a huge combo there.
Nice pickup.
And no ender there either. A lot of drops from Nash Fan.
Getting that sinking feeling?
Raw back 2, and he's 4-dashed every time after the Raw back 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure there.
He'll advise there. No, the cross up jump 3 here. By next to the corner we go, and teabagging. Face out the back 3. Oh, not even meter burn there. Nash Fan had a ton of meter.
God.
Doesn't get anything off. He's gonna meter burn.
Doing
Aquaman trying to make the comeback, and it stays out.
I like that. Yo, Knicks, be careful, sir. Be careful.
Oh, no,
Oh, and
Omega
just gets
Beam.
hit by the Omega Beam.
That's gonna close it out. No DCs this time
Darkseid
around as
wins.
Knicks. Enforcing his will.
I really can't with y'all anymore, man. This is just too much. This night has been something else. Congrats to Knicks. He's moving on 3-1 over Nash Fan due to some technical issues. Still was able to pull out that W. Shout outs to Nash Fan, though. Really made a huge wave this week in showing up, and hopefully you'll be back for future weeks as well. As we mentioned before, this is the last War of the Gods for this year. It will continue into January with week number 5. And we also have Kombat Cup, the run back December 31st. So register now at smash.gg/combat with a K. Do not go in there spelling it with a C because you were wrong.
That's right, guys. If you guys know anything about Mortal Kombat, it's that there are no C's. All right,
Only mix.
who do we got now? We got Dragon versus Dab. Oh my goodness, why is this a losers quarters finals? It's beyond me. Tell you what.
Boy, I tell you what.
I'll tell you what, Echo. We've got ourselves a crazy night. I'm not even sure what's going on. You know, I can hardly follow. If I'm being completely honest with you, we've got Dragon versus Dab in losers quarterfinals. I thought these two were actually good at the game. Turns out we're wrong. They're over here in the loser side of the bracket. And as far as I know, I looked up a dictionary once in my life and I saw that loser was the opposite of a winner. Confirmed.
Well, let's be serious here for a minute because I know for damn well you don't have a dictionary, okay? Yeah. I'm not going any further. This is going to be interesting. I don't even know. I have no predictions on this Dragon versus Dab. This is going to be man, I really want to see both of these guys advance. So
it's going to be
I'm
pretty
just going to
crazy.
leave it at that.
Dragon does not get his run back with Nash, so he's got to be feeling pretty good.
That's true.
But you know, I knew it was something he was looking forward to, and you saw in the chat there that once he went down, that he was a little disappointed he wasn't going to get it. But you know what? That's what the next week of War of the Gods is for. So week number 5, you'll see in early January. But right now, he has to deal with Dab, who is a man that looks like a man possessed here. The past couple weeks, making multiple top 8s, doing some crazy things with Hellboy. But we've only seen Catwoman tonight.
Yeah, Dab, you got to cut that out. I understand. We understand why you did it, but I don't think you need it anymore. Bring out that Hellboy, man. Show us all that stuff. I mean, we have pretty much Dab, Knicks, and SylverRye bringing out Hellboy majority of the time. That's who we usually see. But there's just something about Dab's Hellboy that's like, wow. It's just like you can tell that he just everything about that character he feels absolutely comfortable with.
I 100% agree with you, Echo, there. And I gotta say, there's something about Dab's Hellboy, just like there's something about that biscuit from Popeye's Chicken.
What? I really think we need some sort of help down there at the studio. Aquaman has lost it. I don't even know. We are getting Hellboy, by the way, in case you missed it. Even the chat's confused. Nobody knows. I'm confused. We're all confused. We're just trying to make it to the new year. Aquaman, please. All right, Dragon coming in with the jump 2. And the jump up 2. Catching him on the way up. Off the top rope. 416 to start us out as Dragon. Dab just trying to gain composure here. Figure out what just happened. Don't let it happen again.
Dragon's sitting there at the patient game, looking for him to go aerial. The down 2 sitting there waiting for him. Dab's going to have to try to find his way in to get him to come off the down 2 and then find a way to apply pressure, which is going to be really hard because the down 2 is going to recover very fast, and the dash outs have a lot of recovery, so he's going to struggle to actually open up Dragon here. Especially with how defensive-minded Dragon is. Not going to get overly aggressive, especially with the health lead here. Going to try to let Hellboy hang himself here.
That's what Dragon was doing against SylverRye when he picked Hellboy, just waiting. Anytime SylverRye wanted to go to the air, that down 2 was waiting. And it really made SylverRye stick to the ground. But, you know, Hellboy, he's got a lot of his game plan in the air. He wants to come in, catch you with the low, catch you with the cancels. And you can see Dab just kind of playing with Dragon here. Trade is out, going to take a little bit of damage, confirms, tries to air tech. Meter burn black magic.
And what a crispy convert there from Dragon to get him back into the corner as well with that dash under. Looking so smooth early on as Dragon. And you're going to see, we mentioned, Dab kind of struggled to even open up Dragon here. If Hellboy's not within 4-2 range, there's not much he can do to really get in.
God damn it, impress me. I'll show you the wizard's power.
For free, you know, the ground pound's punishable if he cancels. It's your turn as long as you can react. And the down 2 does a great job from Black Adam to cover both in front and behind. Air snatch out of the ground the moment that Dragon left the ground there. Go to some big damage there and trading up. And beautiful use of that trait to blow right through that string.
Any less tomorrow.
Now we know how hard Dab can hit with this character. He can hit for over 700. He is not out of this match whatsoever.
Dab just trying to get Dragon to press anything. Building this meter. And oh my god, he finally just went in, let it rip. Caught him with the low. Caught him with the mix. Gonna let Dragon clash.
Shove it up your ass.
Dab can actually do some damage if he chooses. Doesn't. Dragon gonna get 15% back. Dab built so much meter. And he doesn't have a clash left. But Dragon doesn't have meter for that black magic. Caught him with the cross up. Oh boy. Oh boy. 492. All of a sudden, Dab has taken the health lead.
And also watch out here for Dab to put on the trait to come back, but doesn't even have the opportunity to. Doesn't watch his toes. The EX Lightning closing out for Dragon. And that's a 1-0 start. Shazam! For the world champ.
That was impressive by both of them, man. Oh, that really looked like Dab for a minute was going to run away.
Black Adam.
And
Hellboy.
Dragon caught him with that low lightning, and then just went immediately into another low lightning just to check. Make sure Dab was going to sit there and block, and unfortunately he did not. Dragon takes that first game. Got to kind of respect that low lightning after getting hit with it. It's a real that thing tracks so good too.
Dragon loves it as well. We've seen a lot of matches closed out. We've seen forward dash, low lightning, savagery. Oh, Dab trying to swag on us early and loses out on a lot of damage because of it.
Dragon going for some optimal stuff. 433. Using the statues. Tagging him in just for a little bit. Oh, it goes over that low lightning. Dab coming in. Oh, and I'm not even sure that happened so quick. I'm not sure if that was part of the combo or just caught Dragon trying to stand up. Here we go. He's traded up. He's got the armor. Opens Dragon up. Doesn't commit. Caught him with the low instantly. One more hit by Dab, but Dragon can get some good damage himself. Cancels into the throw. And a nice read by Dab.
Be any more boring?
And Dab calling out Dragon there. Hellboy saying, can you get any more boring? Oh my goodness.
I love Hellboy's quote.
That was a call out of both the character and the playstyle right there. Beautiful stuff from Hellboy.
Nice, down one. Into the background bounce. That's the second time he's tried that. Hasn't paid off.
He's trying to get too pretty with those. He needs to stick with easier conversion and build the meter if he wants to do the instant jump 3 into the cancel on the ground pound and then do a follow-up there. Because he's dropped every single one of those anti-air gun setups. And the air snatch out of the sky!
Feel Conduct's wrath. Shove it up your ass.
Dragon's gonna burn 2 bars, 25% back. Now it's just visually dead even.
Oh my goodness!
1,000 hit points.
And he dropped the jump 3 as well. That background bounce versus Dab is a 10-0 matchup right now.
Yeah, not looking too pretty. He's had the opportunity. Here's the
there we
fourth
go.
time. Picks it up.
Had the meter to close it out with an air snatch there as well. Just kept it simple there. Possibly was thinking Dragon was going to go for an air escape and ended it early. Now that I look at the meter down there, and Dab tying us up at 1-1, guys.
Dab really, and that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, he just plays this character like nobody else right now. He is feeling completely at home.
Hellboy.
And against somebody like Dragon, who's okay with blocking the Knicks,
Approaching Metropolis.
Dragon kind of falling apart there, just getting hit, getting hit by some trying to, I don't know, mash down one or just trying to backdash, whatever the case may be, just getting caught.
Dragon went for the clutch block on a 2-2-3, the low, because no Hellboy really throws out 2-2 up 3 raw, and Dab read that Dragon was going to guess the low and caught him with a full combo there. Real smart stuff there, and the cojones at the end to do that against our world champ right now.
Nice catch by Dragon here. Oh, caught him air to air with the jump 2, cashing out for damage. Jump 2 blows up the wake up. Oh, and maybe tried to background bounce there, just not in the right window, not close enough. Okay, background bounce, gonna pick it up. Dab tired of dropping that damage. Oh, and the cancel catches him with the jump in.
And just beat the bricks off this man with that gauntlet.
I'm telling you, it hits so hard. Dragon. Defense tries to down one. Nope. No punish on the low pound.
This only ends one way. Kill me if you can.
Yeah, that's something Dragon's gonna look at this match, win or loss. He'll probably look at that. What a backdash there by Dab. Yeah, the reactive bull. If he looks back, he'll have to look at that and go, man, I should have punished that. Take it in the lab, practice punishing it each and every single time. That's the kind of lab that the Dragon likes to do. And that is going to be the first bar of health as he tries to take the advantage here. But Dab, ever since getting some momentum there in game number 2, has really been starting to run away with this match.
Well, Dragon realizing that Ender was there was not enough gravity there for that to actually work. And picking it up, forcing Dab to clash.
I'll show you the wizard's power.
Dab coming in, 4-2-3, leaps. And the anti-air.
Oh, no!
Gunshot, but wait a minute, the wake-up works. Dab was trying to bait something out there, just waited too long. Background bounce, 4-3. off the top rope, the double stomp, 500 damage.
Why is Lightning
Dragon.
Cage a wake-up for one man only? Shocking success and the low lightning. The equalizer there for Dragon. Finishes out so many matches. Calling in a storm there. 2-1 now for Dragon, who's trying to stay alive in this tournament. This is the loser's side, guys. One of these guys is going home. And Dab is one game away from doing just that, or will he send us to a game number 5? I hope so.
Black Adam.
This matchup deserves a game 5, that's for sure. And I know Dab is, just like you were talking about, Dragon, you know, going to go back at this match and look and say, man, I didn't punish that low pound. But at the same time, you know, Dab was looking for something when he had knocked Dragon down and just waited too long to hit a button, and that's why that wake-up worked. That's one of those wake-ups you're never really going to see work, but Dragon actually makes it work a lot more than anybody else. I'll say that.
Ooh, going for that instant cross-up there from Dragon.
Yeah.
Which I believe will combo even on the way up when he lands on the other side.
It will. We saw him use that a number of times. He used it in the first match, right at the very beginning, right when these two first stepped into the swamp together. It was actually here. Oh, and Dragon sniping him out with that dive kick. Over 300 damage. And the respect. Dragon gets caught by a throw.
Ooh, and
tried to Palpatine.
Woo! And that's going to be the call.
Jesus!
Does come off the bar. The necessary
Not making a good
resources there to take that first bar of health. So important, guys. I cannot stress it enough.
And this should close out Dab's health bar. Now, Dragon, 1 health bar away from moving on into this bracket. Dab got a win to stay alive. Take us to a game number 5.
And those
Dragon
intervals.
again with the read.
Yeah, those are the intervals I'm talking about. That shut down Hellboy's approaches. As long as he goes into something active.
God damn it, impress me. I'll show you the wizard's power.
He's most likely losing those air-to-airs. 3 bars to 3 bars. Dragon holding on to the health lead. Another low lightning. And those do add up. They do a lot of damage. Good stagger. Thereby Dab, so many mix-ups off that forward 2. Snipes him out of the air.
Dab trying everything right now. Oh, and interrupts the low lightning. Wait a minute. Dab has woken up. He cannot clash this. 82 hit points remaining. Push block. And saying, go ahead. You know what? Kill me. Go ahead. I dare you. And Dragon just patiently waiting.
So smart to wait that out. We saw someone...
Oh!
We saw someone kill him during that when all they had to do was sit there and do nothing. Dragon with the smart stuff there. 3-1, sending Dab home for the night. Shazam! And on
Solid play.
On to loser semis he goes.
That's one thing that we haven't seen that we should probably expect Dragon to do, and that's see that Dab had used the trait to come back to life after he gets killed, and Dragon saying, nope, I'm not. I'm just going to sit here for a minute. I have plenty of health. I still have trait available. I'm just going to wait for it to go away and then pop trait, and then you're dead. Just smart stuff, man. Dragon's one of the smartest players around.
Yeah, really good decision making there at the end. And we'll see who he plays. Coming up next, let's take a look at that bracket and let's see where he is. I believe he's going to play Knicks here in the loser semis. And the winner of that will go on to play the loser of Semiij and Rewind, which we will have coming up next. But before we get into winners finals, guys, we're going to take a real quick break here on War of the Gods. We'll be back in just a minute with some more action as we get into losers semifinals. And then, actually, we're going to start with winners finals, then loser semifinals, and so on and so forth. So when we come back, we'll have Semiij versus Rewind for you guys here on War of the Gods. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to War of the Gods. We've got winners finals coming up next, and then we will have losers semifinals, so on and so forth until this bracket is complete, and there will be one Catwoman on the top of this bracket for you guys tonight.
I think we're about to have our fill of Catwoman here pretty soon as we get into this next match. We'll find out. I saw Rewind in the chat saying, "Man, why do I got to face Semiij every week?" And that's just, man, two of the best players, at least here on War of the Gods. There is a reason for that. Rewind.
Number 1 and number 2, and Rewind not going with the mirror here at first, and going with that Wonder Woman that we saw last week. And I gotta tell you, he has a smooth looking Wonder Woman. I love that outfit with the God skin. Shader.
Yeah. there you go. Got to get it correct here. But yeah, we talked about it on Sunday. This is one of the best Wonder Woman skins I've seen. And usually, the God and Demon skins, they are what they are, but there's something about Wonder Woman, the way she looks right now. But Semiij opening this thing up with some damage, almost 400.
This actually was Rewind's answer to Catwoman actually, no. It's the other way around. This was Rewind actually picked Catwoman for Wonder Woman. So it's kind of interesting that it's going the other way around. I just mind F to myself there. But Rewind actually picked first time I saw him use Catwoman was against Young Mustard. So decent start here.
Now. I mean, Wonder Woman is a very solid character in what she does. And what she does is just, she keeps you exactly where she wants you to be. And she's a little bit execution heavy, but she does some damage. She has some really good damage about her. She's got some good safety, depending on the matchup, though.
Yeah, she has really good tools against Catwoman. That down 2 can anti her jump 2 consistently, and it's a big damage at that, especially with the back 3 follow-up.
Oh, no whip punish. Oh, very nice. Answered counter by Rewind there with the shield bash. And there it is, just like you were talking about, the down 2. Every time Semiij wants to jump in, that lasso it's going to come. Backdash by Rewind, keeping himself at Wonder Woman distance.
And this is really smart with the healthy to sit there on that gargoyle, who even trades up. I was about to say he had that gargoyle to his back, could have kept tossing shields, and now they do eat added damage. They don't go through projectiles in this matchup, but when he does have that trade up, they do eat normal projectiles on the way to their victim. And the wake up DP, look at the damage of the start here from Rewind. Hefty health lead on Semiij.
There. It was a very nice scout there by Semiij with that down 2. Both of them just keeping their distance. Semiij burning that trait. And another down 2 answer by Rewind.
Scratch Diana. I don't mind a little blood.
Semiij's gonna get 25% back. But has the damage been done? He's got such a mountain to climb. That's okay. He's got pressure.
Baby.
He's got safety. And the conversion just off of that stray single hit, forcing the clash.
You just watch me. Hail Artemis.
Gauntlets are glowing right now. The trade. I wonder if that shield and that is a punish. That shield as it feels like it has tons of block stun and safety, but no. Perfect by Semiij to use that cat dash.
And what a catch on the approach, and that should do it for Rewind. And he doesn't get the back 3 execution there. Towards the end of this match, regular shield bash goes unpunished, and the EX1 here in the neutral, closing it out. Rewind up 1-0 now.
Wonder Woman wins.
The reaction by Rewind to that Semiij forward dashing in, that was like just incredible reaction by Rewind. We'll see, man. This looks like just not really impossible for Catwoman, but oh
wait,
Semiij. Oh,
what?
Okay.
What were we about to witness? Semiij
I
does
don't
have
know,
needs
man.
an Ivy. We've seen him pick Ivy for Captain Cold in the past. But he said he thought about it and went, nah, let's take it out Catwoman. And I got to tell you, I love the way Rewind ended out that match. And starting this match, the anti-air on the jump too, shutting down some of Semiij's favorite things. But I loved him stopping the approach with that down 1-2 and reacting. That is a mark of that's a sign of a top player right there, guys. And you watching at home, definitely learned something there that, you know, forward dashes aren't free. And stuff like cat dashes that whip in front of you are not free. There are recovery frames on dashes and on advancing special moves like that that can go whiff punished. All you have to do is react. You have to look for those forward dashes. And when you look at Rewind, he reacts to them almost every single time. So does Semiij. So does Dragon, the likes of those guys. Theo, one of the first to really do that. The down one trident rush stops on the dashes. But try to implement that into your game at home, guys.
That is absolutely right. I mean, because, you know, people that played MKX as their first game, you know, there is no run button in this game. There's a couple specials that'll get you in pretty quick, Sub-Zero slide, things like that. But, you know, when your main form of movement is either dashing or walking, you study Rewind, man. He'll definitely show you some of that stuff. Or even some of those forward progressing special moves that we've seen.
Yeah, and it's far more prudent in this game because crouch normals, down ones, can lead to full combos in this game. So out here to neutral, and if you throw a down one and you already input a special move, at worst, all you're going to do is whiff a down one out your neutral. You're not going to go punished. But say they dash in and you catch him with that down one EX scoop from Aquaman or whatever, you get that full combo on the approach, and that's going to shut them down real quick.
Absolutely. That's one of the most fundamental, basic things about this game, but it is so important. Just so important. And Semiij's the immediate clash.
It's too soon to get cocky.
You see they're dragging the chat talking about the matchup. It's turned into a turn-based RPG here. And catching the approach there with a down 1-2. And with that space, at worst, all he's going to do is whiff that. And there's not much really Catwoman can do about that. Unless he makes the read on the jump in. But with most characters, with only a single hitting down one to try to pull that off with. And there's a great whiff punish by Semiij as well. There you go, the back and forth.
Hear me roar.
That was play of this match so far. That was incredible. He knew that was coming. Backdash, baited it out, caught him with the low, closed out that first health bar. But Semiij so far behind now, 400 health. Already used his clash.
Yeah, this is a very slow-paced matchup, but you guys see immaculate spacing. Reads. Anything that they can do to open up their opponent or to stop their game plan, both of them playing outstanding right now. So it actually looks like Semiij is the one that's trying to become the aggressor and to make the reads in, because Rewind has actually been a stone wall to approach on, and it's been beautiful to watch. Stopping the approaches, stopping the aerial assaults with the jump twos, getting down to it out of the air. This man has an anti-air missile system and the anti-air ground system
Try to keep up. You just watch me.
in place. Yeah, he has the entire Star Wars program and still has the health lead on Semiij. Right now, both of them don't have a wager. Both have one bar. Resources are the same, and catching the approach there is Semiij.
Catches him.
There's Rewind getting caught forward dashing, and that's the spacing, guys. And getting crossed up.
Oh, wait a minute, Semiij! Out of nowhere! Ties this thing up 1-1. Wow. Rewind did have the option to air tech at any point in that, but, you know, who knows, you know, if because some of Catwoman's gaps where you can air tech, sometimes it just doesn't matter. Even just her B&B, she'll just catch you regardless if you do it or not. But, yeah, Semiij, clutch factor, patience, all that stuff we just talked about, paying off right there. 1-1.
Begin.
And he had a mountain to climb. He was down about a health bar and a quarter.
What a punish on that whip trip. We did snare shield bash. This is a much different game than you guys have seen all night. This is slowed down. Fundamental injustice 2.
Blocked by Rewind.
I gotta tell you, from a spectator standpoint, from a competitor standpoint, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing right now. It's just some clean old spacing, and how many times are people gonna get punished for trying to approach? And there we go, Rewind baiting it. Only did one forward dash, tried to get Semiij to press the button, and punished it with that shield toss. Beautiful stuff there.
The boots are glowing. He has air dash at his disposal. Semiij tries to come in with a jump 1. And now the spacing game begins. Semiij dashing forward. Just try and bait something out of Rewind, just out of range of that jump 2. Rewind maybe looking for an instant air shield. I'm not sure.
Gets one there. These are adding up. Rewind had a hefty health lead in the last game, but did let it go.
The patience and health lead by Rewind. He really doesn't have to force the issue, and he knows it. He just sit back and wait for Semiij to do anything, an instant counter. And I'm pretty sure that her shield toss will punish the whip trip. I'm pretty sure. But, I mean, I could be wrong. But I know that whip trip is punishable by a lot of the cast.
All right, this is where Rewind, or sorry, this is where Semiij came out his comeback. But good block so far from Rewind. Do some decent damage. Knockdown. See a wake up. We do not. Time to guess again. Keeping a plus. It reads it with a neutral jump. Big damage here for Rewind. On deck. Giving us the spin of Rooney and the conversion with a dash under. So
The corner switch. Wow. Just at the last second. That's what's special about somebody like Rewind, man. You know, he can play characters, sure. But when you see him playing a character like that and just listen to that lasso. But when you see him doing optimal stuff like that, corner switches at the last second, he knows these conversions. He knows this character. And that's a scary thing if you're Semiij.
Finally found his way in. Closing it out with a little bit of meter build too there. Very smart. If you guys didn't recognize what Semiij did there with just closing out with that whip, it was because he built a little bit of meter to close it out. And this is some big damage. In the corner we go.
And all of a sudden, things aren't so bleak anymore. Semiij's coming in with the chip damage into a throw. Rewind knew he was plus.
Surprised this fight's not over? It's too soon to get cocky.
All right, Rewind still has a clash at his disposal. Semiij's trying to keep away, build that meter. And there it is. He got the bar he wanted. What's he going to do with it? A down 2 by Rewind, not able to convert. Oh, wait a minute.
That whiff punish. I don't think he believed all the way in it, though. The down 2 is going to pay off. 2-1 now for Rewind. This is a scary situation. I don't think that he believed that. I don't think it's a back 1-1 there. Back 1-1 or back 2-2 there. I don't think he believed that was going to whiff punish, so he only committed to the string. That was going to be plus regardless. But if he did believe, could have just committed to the EX shield toss and got a full combo there. But wow, I have never seen someone
Catwoman.
outside of Rewind in the mirror really just outspace Semiij, and he's done just so far with Wonder
Fighters
Woman.
approaching
It's been clean.
Atlantis.
Yeah, all around clean gameplay. Honestly, by both of them. But Rewind just seems to have the upper hand in a lot of his reads. But they're both playing so good. Semiij, he had the potential to bring that last game back. Here we go, Semiij trying to take this at least to a Game 5, walk out of this thing and move on into Grand Finals. But both of these guys have won War of the Gods at one point or another in this Season 2.
Yeah, these are your two champions, and this has been it.
That's why when Rewind said in the chat, why do I have to continuously play Semiij? That's the reason. You're looking at the two best here on War of the Gods. Oh, caught him with that overhead. And another overhead pays off for Semiij. He says, you know what? It's working. Why not just keep doing it? Nice whip punish. And double meter burn the shield just to bring him a little bit closer. He's going to try and get that back three. I'm almost fairly sure. But just wasn't close enough. Oh, and the whip punish. Semiij locked and loaded. And caught Rewind with the low, not watching his feet.
You're no warrior. I've killed mice braver than you.
I'm going to burn the bar 15%. But Semiij has such a good health lead right now. We'll see what Semiij does with it. Rewind can easily... Oh! How? Wait a minute! We've seen everything! She went under the globe? Is that what happened?
I thought that was a mid!
Whip punish? I'm done. I've never in my life seen that before. He's picking up some good damage here. And literally anything that connects now, Semiij will take us to a game number 5. But Wonder Woman's coming in with the tackles. And a meter burn cat dash taking us to a game number 5. Semiij.
Catwoman wins.
Commanding performance in that game number 4. But really, what happened with that globe?
She went underneath it, bro.
Catwoman. Wonder Woman.
Semiij just didn't want to take the balls of Atlantis to the face there.
Gorilla City.
I'm so done with you. Oh my god.
All right, game 5, guys. Winners finals. This ends now. No matter what, one of these guys is going to go into the grand finals on the winner's side, and the other will go down to face either Dragon or Knicks. Off to the best start here is Semiij. Semiij just had to mount some comebacks, especially last week.
Yeah, let's not forget, this was our grand finals last week, where Semiij got reset and still wound up winning, but Rewind reset the bracket.
Oh wow, 75% of Semiij's health just disappeared mid-sentence there. And Rewind back to being in full control.
Semiij just out of range with that whip trip. Oh, and no punish! Semiij with the correct read and reaction there. But maybe just a little bit off. I'm not sure. Rewind did that shield really low to the ground. Nice down 2. Immediate air tech. And another down 2 anti-air by Rewind, saying, do not jump at me. Stop using jump 2. The lasso is better.
And even there, don't even approach me. This down 1-2 is going to be waiting.
Wonder Woman seriously is a just brick wall. If you want to force the issue, she has so many things to keep you away, keep you at her distance. Down 2 immediately cancels into the lasso. Down 1-2. Semiij trying to dash in. Semiij is letting this get away from him.
One more shield toss. That's gonna and he gets Athena as well. Maybe some added damage there.
Bags.
And there you go, Rewind.
Woo!
The only person to really put up a fight against Semiij this season sends him into the loser's bracket.
Excellent play there by Rewind.
That was just beautiful spacing from the ground up, guys. Wonderful display of a slower injustice. No zoning, pure spacing, beautiful stuff. And he used his zoning options really as reads on whiff punishes, things like that. It was very smart because Catwoman can't punish them, so it kind of took away the zoning aspect from Wonder Woman. But he did the instant airs, and he caught so many whip trip attempts. So many things went right there for Rewind. And he is going to be on the winner's side of grand finals, guaranteed top 2. Is Wonder Woman the answer? Ox the Fox there on Twitter. Is Wonder Woman the answer? Has she been the answer this whole time?
I mean,
We'll have to find out.
it depends on which Wonder Woman player you ask. I know the majority of them that stick with her, that are not being trolls, really think she's really good in what she does. And maybe it just takes a special kind of player just to kind of understand that. Maybe she's just a character that's just not going to fit everybody's play style, and that's okay. But I don't know. Wonder Woman's just one you don't really hear all that much about. But that doesn't mean she's not good. She's just, I don't know. She's just a special character in what she does, and what she does is exactly what you just saw with Rewind.
Yeah, and Rewind really showed that he can do anything in the game. He can play rushdown, he can play zoning, and as you see there, just a nice slower paced, spacing oriented style. It was really nice to see. Very refreshing stuff. But we see what happens here as we get Knicks versus Dragon. I expect this to be much faster paced, a lot of mobility, a lot of mix, a lot of damage from both characters, Black Adam and Darkseid. But before we get into that, guys, let's take a look at something happening this Friday. It's going to be the Clash, guys. This is your lineup for this Friday. Happy to announce we've got first match of the night, a Triborg exhibition. Scars Unseen, the swag queen herself of the Kombat Cup, versus Kandar. I expect to see every Triborg really from Kandar, but really known for his Cyber Sub-Zero. Scars Unseen known for that Cyrax. That's going to be a fun one to go back in time. And then we've got Full Auto versus Playing to Win, both guys that have been wanting to be on the program since we announced the Clash. And I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure that they were both Deadshot mains. And,
yes, they were.
And I think both of them have moved on. I know Playing to Win has a Starfire now, but I'm not too sure who Full Auto's playing nowadays. I actually didn't get that out of them. And then this one had a little bit of beef on Twitter. This one had some heat behind it. We've got Emperor Splash versus King Gambler. Those two had a little beef on Twitter, and they're going to settle it here on the Clash. Those are going to be your undercards, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to your main events. From down in Latin America, we've got a nice guest coming. Hey, George.
Hey.
Made his E-League debut, Hype Beetle Joker main. I believe he wants to play Cyborg on this program to really give us a show. And then Deoxys, Blue Beetle as well. And I know that he's picking up a few characters. And then Crazy Finger saying that Full Auto has been playing Firestorm. Very interesting.
Yes.
Sticking out with the
I was
zoning.
going to try and interrupt you.
This man was a Full Auto main back in MKX. He loves some zoning. Feeds off of it. Loves to cause some salt. And then our second main event of the night is going to be Dab versus Perfect Legend. And that will be the first time that we will see the Atom on this channel. Perfect Legend will be showcasing Atom versus Dab, who will be most likely playing Hellboy. So the previous two DLCs will be going at it, and that will be the first time that we get to see the Atom on here on this program. Hope you guys like the lineup. The casters probably announce tonight or into tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's going to be myself and Gandyman Gaming, who actually did a really good job. We saw him at Next Level Battle Circuit, and everyone was giving us some props in the chat, so shouts to NLBC and Gandyman doing his thing up there. They're every single week. But let's be serious here. The only reason people watch NLBC is for Kentaro anyway.
Yeah, man. Shout outs to if you haven't been to an event where Gandyman has brought his dog, that's who Aquaman is talking about there. But yeah, I was going to try and interrupt you. As far as I know, Full Auto trying to rock Firestorm now that Deadshot's kind of what he is. That's a very interesting week number 3 for the Clash.
Yeah, and thank you to everyone who came on and agreed to partake on the Clash. We know that a lot of you are going to be at NEC, so this is going to be Friday night, and then of course Saturday and Sunday you'll have the NEC to watch. There will be no War of the Gods, which I'm really excited for. So we still get some content here, and you guys still get 3 nights of action for Injustice 2 to watch. It's going to be a fun one.
I have to say, man, I've felt for a long while now, there's just something missing from my weekly life, and that's just offline events. There's kind of been a break, you know what I mean, as far as majors go. So it's going to be good to, have NEC to chill out and watch this weekend.
Also, we didn't mention it being in the stream, but we actually have activated our sub button here on War of the Gods. If you would like to support the channel, all proceeds do go to the tournament, guys. So shout outs. I already see that someone has subbed, and we're actually going to work on getting you a ton of custom emotes just for you. And I will tell you what the first one's going to be, since we kind of got lazy and didn't put it in there. But the Superman face and Catwoman face will be first to upload. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, we'll get you guys some fun ones for supporters. You guys are absolutely awesome. Love you. What the hell did I just watch with that conversion? He should have came out of that corner 4 times. He stayed in there. Disgusting. What are we witnessing? Pure
It's
set
the
play.
mix. The mix from Knicks. Oh, he overcommitted to that. There is a safe option off of that overhead, but when you want to go for the damage, use that string in. Didn't pay off there for Knicks, but he did a lot of damage. Here we go. Dragon sees himself in the corner. Knicks bringing out the trait and the Omega Beams of plus frames. The down one knee pressure.
Neither man nor God can stop me.
And all of a sudden, we're in the second health bar already. Oh my God, he's still got damage on the table. 358.
Not a bad day at the office for 1, and the Parademon beating him out of the wake up.
You'll not rule Kondak. This day marks your end.
All right, Dragon, 25% back. Finally gets himself out of the corner with that clash. Black Magic with punish. Jump 2, good block by Knicks. Expected the cross up, and he blocked it correctly. Trace out, he's coming in, baby. Oh, wait a minute. He expected an air tech. And now Knicks immediately burns the remainder of his meter. The wake up didn't work. He wasn't able to meter burn it because it was on whiff. 55 health points remaining. Knicks still has a clash at his disposal, but Dragon has the meter.
Oh, I think he could have reversed it with the Omega Beam there, but that's okay. The playground's going to do it for him. Knicks up 1-0 on Dragon right now. And man, once Knicks got going, that was a freight train of death, destruction, and mix.
The Dragon started that match off very fast, got a lot of damage, and then Nick said, oh wait, it's my turn. Let me go in. And then that was the first health bar.
Knicks is having a great week too. He's in top 4, up on Dragon right now to try to make top 3. He's already in the money, guys. Top 4 is in the money each and every single week. We give out $250 every single week, I believe. No, I believe it's $500. Yeah, each and every single week here on War of the Gods. Something disgusting, and we pay out almost next day to you guys. And I know that that's a big deal. It really helps you guys that are trying to travel, not having to wait 10 months to get paid from an event. We like to keep you guys in the game.
I see it on Twitter all the time, man. People really appreciate what StreamMe does, especially with the payouts. It's good to see. A lot of respect here. Oh! The dive kick actually got punished, got air to air by that Omega Beam. They never miss. 13 hit points remaining on Dragon. Can he do something with punish like magic? Sends him up to Brainiac. 539. And the read by Knicks with the up Omega Beams. Dragon doesn't have too much of a mountain to climb right now. If he can just land one more anything. Oh, and he got hit and the trait went away. That's why he did that trait. Just in case Knicks teleported, and he did, but the trait actually hit Dragon. Dragon coming in with the cross-ups.
Watch from Knicks, and now Knicks has Dragon where he wants him in the corner.
Ooh.
You'll not rule Kondak. This day marks your end.
Knicks with these swaggy conversions. So cool to see.
Good block, but no punish.
Dragon fell for it earlier in this match. Oh no, he's just teasing him now with this mix.
And that is so hard to block. I don't think it's been blocked yet.
It's so ridiculous. Dragon trying to wake up. Not gonna matter. Knicks up 2-0 on Allegiance Dragon.
Side wins.
What is Dragon going to do? If Dragon loses, he is out of it.
Dragon's running into a very old
Darkside,
and very powerful
Black
force here in the
Adam.
NRS scene, and that is
Fighters
the
approaching
Emperors.
Gorilla
And guys,
City.
these guys used to rule the world. Okay, they ran these lands. They've been quiet here for the past year or so, but you see here Knicks and Kombat making some strides here on War of the Gods
Begin.
for the Emperor himself.
And starts the match with the sweep going under that forward 1-2 by Dragon, but Dragon able to pick it up here, catches the wake up as it goes the wrong way. And Dragon being a lot more aggressive here, trying to keep things close, doesn't even want to play the distance game, doesn't want to let Knicks bring out that trait, do his teleport, do his mix. And just like that, Dragon has made the adjustment. Will it kill? Almost. Oh no! The dive kick for the second time. Oh, smart by Dragon. Dragon dashes in, forward 1.
Looking like crisper here. First 2 games, overcommitment by Knicks, go unpunished by Dragon.
Good confirm there by Dragon. Is Knicks gonna clash? No, he's gonna hold all that meter. Oh my God!
By Dragon. Everything just worked right there. And Knicks actually had the right read, it looked like, with the up Omega Beam. But the neutral jump kick hit him before it became active, it looked like.
What a bait by Dragon. You saw him
Black
just kind of
Adam.
inch up. Because in that, just to kind of give newer people kind of what happened there, Dragon was baiting the throw tech, and then he jumped, and Knicks had 4 bars, a clash, and in that situation, if you're Knicks, you're like, all right, he's going to try and throw me, so I can't clash it. And there you go. Just like that, it happens. Smart stuff by Dragon. Got himself on the board. But Knicks still ahead by a game. He can still knock Dragon out of this with just 1 win. Throw. Dragon playing it safe so far. Down 1 by Knicks. Into the knee again. And a throw. Dragon another throw. Great cancel into a throw. Puts him back in the corner. Oh, and baited Dragon into that forward 1. Almost got the motorcycle. Dragon catches them with the overhead. Meter burn. Black magic.
Here we go, getting
Almost
back in the match
500.
with a flick of the switch. 1 dive kick in, and Dragon turning that around so fast, trying to set us to a game 5. Dragon does not want to go to 4th place. And the wake up lightning cage. I don't get it.
Dragon.
Grow tired of war spectacle?
Not in the slightest.
Looking to be on the path to take us to a game number 5. Has Knicks kind of shook. Knicks only needs 13 damage.
We got
And he
lucky
interrupted.
there that for some reason, Darkside's down 1, Anti-Air's a dive kick there.
It's actually really good down 1. That's one thing that Darkseid kind of lacks is any sort of, mids. He's got a lot of mix, but doesn't have the best strings. Oh, teleports out of that situation is Knicks. Down 2 by Dragon. That should close it out. Going to a game number 5. The Evo and E-League champion taking on an Emperor Knicks. Hometown Heroes finalist and winner. A man of E-League himself. This deserves a game 5, and we're getting it.
Dragon's on the verge of a reverse 3-0 as well.
Black
Knicks
Adam.
really came out swinging, and even in that game, he got out to the healthy that he needed to try to seal it against Dragon. But 1 read from Dragon's all it takes to
Fighters
turn
approaching
everything
Arkham
around.
Asylum.
The damage, the momentum, the corner, everything worked out for Dragon there to mount that comeback. Knicks has to put himself in that situation again, but watch out for that one thing that could go wrong. And it's going to be very hard to do. Dragon's playing outstanding tonight.
Dragon has seemingly downloaded Emperor Knicks. Knicks is going to have to make that adjustment, not let Dragon run away with this. But just as I say that, Dragon's going for the setups, catches the wake up, and remembered last time that he blew up that wake up. He did the full string, the 3 hits. That time left it at 2, still wasn't able to convert, but a punish. And
he got lucky to get punished there, but Dragon was content with throwing them down once. As we get a little bit of a spike here, what's gonna happen? And Knicks is out of there. Not like this.
Oh. Oh my God. It's up to the StreamMe gods at this point. Boy, that's bad.
Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. Cut it. We're out of here. We're out of here. I'm done. Later.
All right, cool.
Let's pack it all up. Let me turn all this green crap off.
Ah, man.
Drake, where you at, buddy? Just sitting there, waiting for nothing.
I mean, somebody's got to help my man Knicks. Drake, offer this man something. He needs some sort of insurance, something to help him from these disconnects that's been happening tonight with him. Oh my gosh. And Nick's saying in the chat, unless Dragon wants to play it and not take the game.
It's actually up to Dragon.
What you got, Dragon? Let us know, man.
It's a Game 5 situation. This is for the win.
What kind of player is? No, I'm just kidding. Look, man, it's rightfully, it's Dragon. If he wants to take it, he said, am I a bad person if I take it? Yo, Dragon. Look, man.
There we go.
He said he's gonna take it.
There we go.
What a savage. Yo.
I respect it.
I do too. Hey, man, it in a Game 5 situation, look, I would have probably done the same thing. So shout outs to Knicks, man. You played so good. I don't know what's up with your internet, man. You got to get that checked out. You don't want this to happen again, especially making it this far, man. Selena's happy.
Hey, I half expected Superman there. But it would not be an inner stream without that 50-50. Shouts to the producer in the back.
I'm surprised that man ain't fell asleep or something. He's still with us. He's still with us. All right, so we have Semiij versus Dragon coming up pretty soon.
You guys are savage in that chat tonight. I'll tell you what. But guys, we're gonna get losers final setup. It's gonna be Semiij versus Dragon. Strap in for that one. That is a classic here on War of the Gods, and we will be right back with some more Injustice 2 action here on Stream.me. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to War of the Gods here. Dragon versus Semiij is your losers finals. Let's get these two in here. Let's get this show on the road. And Dragon says he has a surprise character for us all here in this matchup.
Really? Okay, Dragon.
Who could it be? He says he has a character specifically for Catwoman. The real question is, is it Catwoman?
No. I don't think so. I think he's talking about either. I'm gonna roll with Dr. Fate as my hard choice, but I'm also gonna, kind of throw out Superman too. We'll see. What do you got, Dragon? Show us something, man. Show us something.
Whoa!
Oh, I heard that. Wow, he drank the juice. SylverRye, I know you are ecstatic to see this matchup right now. Two of your favorite characters. I'm hyped now. Let's go. Let me get all this. I'm trying to close out the brackets and all that. Let's go.
Let's see what Dragon's Supergirl's got. In his way, the deadly, the methodical. Semiij down 2 already gets absolutely decimated as Semiij is working his way in. And all he needs to be is about back 3 or jump 2 range for you can apply something next. It's a great down 2 to use though. Just has to become active in time, which is probably why I got beat out the first time around. And this is a very good character for Dragon. Has a lot of stagger pressure. It's not a style that we see Dragon use too much here in Injustice 2. That was his calling card back in Injustice 1, where he was actually a pressure-heavy player.
Yeah. And Dragon right now, it looks like a solid choice. But, I'm not sure about the matchup. Semiij's trying to go with a little cross-up setup there. Dragon keeping this full screen, gonna toss some lasers. She has some of the best projectiles in the game, if you're talking about speed and recovery.
And what a matchup it has been, that jump 2 versus the down 2. And what a meter burn on reaction by Semiij, sending her flying through the steps. If she wasn't Kryptonian, that might have hurt a little more. Backdash through the string.
Good catch by Dragon, didn't commit to the breath. If you're a Supergirl player, you got to do the down 1 breath, back 1-2 breath at all times.
I can knock you down all day.
Just kidding. Dragon's in this position, not me. But you know how those Supergirls are. Dragon very content with this 100.
Life bites, and so do I.
Semiij playing dangerous game, whiffing there in front of Supergirl. There you go. There's the check.
Good grab there by Semiij. Gonna get some pressure in his favor.
Yeah, there's a lot of times there, they'll just respect the counter poke, and that's a great opportunity to throw your opponent, is when they expect a counter poke to neutral jump, gonna blow her up there and force the clash.
Don't tug on my cape, then quit yanking my tail.
A good answer there by Dragon. Not letting Semiij get away with that free stagger pressure. Good backdash. That's one thing I'm seeing Semiij do a lot is to jump, and if Dragon doesn't have the read on deck, he's just gonna drop the combo. We've seen that happen quite a bit of times, but that is gonna connect. Unclashable damage. Semiij sitting on almost 4 bars and a clash. Dragon's got to be careful because he has no meter to contest. And a good throw.
Stagger gonna be good blow up there by Dragon. Sometimes it's reading them itself just to guess when it's your turn to press a button against this Catwoman pressure. And still holding all of this is Dragon. Taking his turn and went for a savage read. Went for everything on the line at the end. Tried to get Semiij to press a button. Tried to get him the down 2 with that jump. And Semiij not falling for it.
So unlike Dragon to throw something out like that meter burn teleport. But
He tried to get Semiij to flinch, and he didn't give him anything. That was just... I like the balls, I like the attempt, but Semiij just stood his ground and definitely deserved a W there with that read at the end.
Semiij up 1-0. Dragon sticking with Supergirl.
Begin.
You know, it didn't look like, you know, I mean, the game was close, don't get me wrong, but it didn't look like, you know, anything that I expected when somebody says, hey, I got a character for this character, and then it winds up being as close as that. Surprise Dragon stuck this out. Bunch of block pokes. Semiij doesn't commit to the low. Good scout there by Dragon. Gonna catch him air to air, push him in the corner. Dragon.
Look at the defense by Semiij, guessing right on all this pressure. There can be some nasty mix off of that stand 3. She can commit, go to overhead. She can stagger it, go to low, stagger it, go in the throw.
Ooh, nice punish. Down one's gonna catch some of the best range on that down 1.
Oh, and here we go, though. This has been a little bit of a scrap, a lot of back and forth.
You down all day.
Tried to give Supergirl a taste of her own medicine there with the frost breath. Good throw by Semiij. Only needs one more. I like that from Dragon. That is that. Oh, that chip, but what an interrupt!
Oh, the interrupt! Almost, that frost breath almost caught Semiij on the way down, and that would have been really crazy. Nice down 2 by Semiij, just needs a little bit of damage.
You never had it.
Dragon just playing the patient game, keeping Semiij out of his territory, but he's backing himself into the corner, which is a dangerous place. Dragon pushes Semiij back full screen again.
And the patient plays really paid off for Dragon here. The chat really picked up on it there in game number 1 when he finally got risky. Is when it really cost him at the end. Just play patient, and it's been paying off so far. And the down 2 getting stuffed there, not even close to becoming active, and a fantastic blow up of the EX breath. A lot of people hold that. Catwoman, one of those characters that can do something about it every single time. Profiling, good, unclashable damage. And this is gonna hurt. Has to wager.
Tonians value respect. Then quit yanking my tail.
It's gonna give Semiij a little bit of a lead. Doesn't have the health lead, but really has the moral lead having that 1 bar meter.
Burns straight plus frame. Catches Dragon with the last hit.
And that's where that 1 bar came into play. Easy confirm. Into a launcher, Semiij taking game number 2. Dragon's back is now to the wall. What a comeback there as well by Semiij.
Catwoman. Supergirl.
And just gonna stick it out with Supergirl again.
And this is a good spot to really test waters. We know money's on the line, but guys, this is free to enter. And Dragon's going to use this as a learning experience moving forward into even offline competitive play, where he might feel that Supergirl is a great option for Catwoman. This is a great spot to try it out. It's been really close so far, and I respect it.
When he said that, I really expected Dr. Fate, because that's who, out of the characters I play, that's who I prefer against Catwoman. And Dragon has a really good Dr. Fate. You know, I'm not sure if he plays him anymore, but he is sticking out with Supergirl this entire set. No matter what happens now, he's stuck with this character. And he's got a solid health lead at the moment. Wow. And the DP. Get off me.
Dragon's been in a situation where he's had the health lead, but it might be disappearing here, as this is Catwoman in the corner. So safe as Semiij as well. And it makes you want to press a button, but it makes you not want to press the button at the same time, because if you do it the wrong time, you just die. And that's what can be so overwhelming when Catwoman has you to the corner. What a down two. We'll think it was early there by Dragon. Holding on to the south lead. And oh, the staggers toss boot.
Yo! He did about 15 of those boots and finally said, you know what, here's the low. And Semiij got hit by it. Meter burn back three. Will it be enough to kill? No. If he had burned a bar, maybe. Oh, and the respect right now. Semiij may be looking at Dragon saying, I know he's going to tech if I throw. Dragon keeping it unclashable. And now Dragon forward. Oh, and that's a punish. Back three again. Dragon on the board.
And that's what I'm talking about. This is a great time to just use this as a learning experience. And look at this. Stuck it out with Supergirl. Has a game on the board. Has some momentum. He had a lead in the last 2 games. He can start to run away with this if he keeps playing like he is right now. Justice have been made. Again, he's slowed down a lot. And that's what pays off. He can't get aggressive at the end. He can't get too crazy. You know, but that being said, if it works, then I will look like a fool.
I mean, he's still got a game to go before we even reach a game number 5. And puts himself right in range of that jump in 2. And immediately burning the meter on the trait lasers. A nice backdash and the punish. His Dragon pushes Semiij to the corner. Semiij will confirm. Back 3. Sets him up. Dragon with a little bit of a delay wake up there.
And I love it when I see a player like Semiij stagger and guess a backdash and forward dash after the stagger. Stuff in there. Dragon claiming the health lead for himself. Look at how much meter Semiij has, though. A couple of meter burn cancels on deck, couple of meter burn back 3s. Will we see the famed, the infamous, the never before seen quadruple meter burn back 3 on block?
I'm sure there's some players out there that say they've experienced that, but you're right. We haven't seen that on War of the Gods.
It's like
if we ever see that.
It's like seeing a unicorn out in the wild, guys. You got to chop off its horn. You gain some magical powers. If Catwoman does 4 meter burn back 3s on block in a row, you got to cut off her tail. It's good luck. It's got magical powers, guys.
And that right there was a nice scout by Dragon. Neutral jump to throw attempt by Semiij. Got him all that damage. Took Semiij. Oh! Dragon, I'm not sure what that was for, but it was not the time to use that. Maybe an input error, maybe a hard read. And a throw by Semiij. Every little bit is adding up. Wow. Dragon didn't have the execution to finish that off.
Tried to use some water there. Cats in general, absolutely frightened of it, but wasn't in range. Dragon. Let's catch him. He had a bunch of hits down there, but got nothing off it. Forces the clash.
Kryptonians value respect. Then quit yanking my tail.
Dragon had to have been going for that background bounce, so you can bounce off that ball that was right behind Semiij there. Oh, and the down 2 on whiff. Semiij gonna punish that in Dragon's run this week in week number 4. Semiij going to get the run back against Rewind. Rewind's been waiting up there for a good 45 minutes now or so. Now, this is where it kind of takes a turn, because last week, Rewind was the one in this situation that Semiij is in. Now, it's Semiij's turn. And Semiij wound up winning last week when they met in the grand finals. Rewind did reset the bracket, but Semiij able to turn it around, take the week. But can Semiij do the same thing to Rewind?
Yeah, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. In the great words of AC/DC there, guys. Before we get into grand finals here, we've got a couple of things for you. We've got a T-shirt to give away. War of the Gods T-shirt, by the way. But before that, something.
Are we waiting on
that?
Something?
Was the cue.
Yo, good job, man. All right. And there you have it.
There you have it. I will say nothing about it. I'm just going to let it be what it is, guys. 2018, stay tuned for some cool stuff here at StreamMe, as we will be giving away a War of the Gods t-shirt to someone in that chat, guys. If you can, last minute, if you're watching right now and you don't have a StreamMe account, if you're not following the stream, get in there right now. Create an account, follow the stream. We'll give you a few moments. If there are any stragglers out there, all you have to be is in that chat, following the stream, have an account, and you will be in this raffle. It's going to happen in the actual chat, guys.
Yeah, pay attention. There will be a little wheel that pops up above the chat, usually where the links are pinned. So be on the lookout for that.
And if you guys do not win a shirt and you would like one for yourself, scroll down on the War channel, and you will find a panel from Acquire. Click that panel. It'll take you to a shop. Use code STREAM and save on some StreamMe apparel. There's hoodies, Combat Cup, War of the Gods, StreamMe, the works, guys. If you guys would like, whoa, we aren't selling those yet. Not yet, guy. Calm down in the back.
What is tonight?
But yes, if you do not win the shirt and you would like one for yourself and you would like to support us here at Stream.me and War of the Gods, guys, please feel free to buy a shirt, buy a hoodie, and represent. And I was actually pretty upset. I already come into work, and I actually should have worn my shirt. It's very comfortable, guys. It hugs me very well. I feel sexy in it, and you guys will too. Now, are you guys ready? Is someone in that chat ready to win a shirt? Who wants it? Are you guys ready? I'm ready to give this thing away. I don't know about you guys.
I know I am. Look, I'm in the chat. I don't even care if I'm part of the production. If I win, I win. And that's that. No, if I actually did win, we just roll again. But
I don't think that anyone's ready.
I'm ready.
Now,
I'm ready.
If you're looking at the chat, there will be a wheel on the top that spins, and it's gonna spin with everyone's name on it in the chat, and it's gonna fall. It's gonna slowly fall onto a winner, and that is who's gonna get this shirt. So it's a raffle. It spins. It's gonna look sexy, and I love it when it gets slow at the end, and we think someone's gonna win, and then it just keeps going, and someone gets it. It's very hype. We haven't done one on this channel in quite some time, and that thing will be ripping. Here we go. It's spinning.
There it is.
All right, who it lands on, no one knows. Let's see, guys.
Who's it gonna be,
it's starting to slow down. It's starting to slow down. Here we go. Who's gonna get it?
Yo,
Mitsu Odes! Hey! Hey! If you can, Mitsu Odes, send an email to support@stream.me to get that sorted out. We appreciate it, brother. Have other information on it. They'll let you know what you need to get it shipped out to you. Congrats, sir! Shout out to him for all the support as well. Always in the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, he's over there across the pond. I don't know what time it is. It's got to be late over there, but he's always in the chat, man. At least for a little bit. So shout outs to him. And if you don't know Mitsuones, you're doing it wrong. Go follow the man on Twitter. All that good stuff. He's always got quality content, especially that video he put out today with the Deadshot nerfs had me dying. I watched it twice. It was hilarious. But yeah, congratulations, Mitsuones.
All right.
Probably the only person over there is going to have a War of the God shirt. So shout outs to you.
Now, I forgot. I wanted to do this when we came back here in season number 2. I wanted this in week number 1, but I'm old and forgetful, or lit and forgetful. But I also wanted to give away something that we'll go ahead and roll tonight as well, guys, which happens to be the very case from the commercial that we shot for Catalyst Mints.
Oh.
So if you guys would like this beautiful Catalyst Mints briefcase.
Wait a minute. You should actually sign that, Mr. Aquaman.
Should I?
You should. Because, I mean, what's a metal case if it's just a metal case on a video? You need to sign. Somebody get this man a Sharpie.
Would you guys like me to autograph it and fill it with some Catalyst Mints and then ship it to you?
Put a 1, please.
Yeah, let's see some ones. Also, the winner, please email what you would like me to do to the case before we ship it to you. JK,
you
JK,
might not
just
wanna
kidding.
do
Don't actually do that.
Oh, yeah, see all those ones? Somebody get this man a Sharpie, please. In aqua blue. Or whatever color you got.
All right, guys, it is about to roll. Someone's about to win a briefcase full of pills. Here we go.
Who's it going to be?
A legal briefcase full of pills. Who's winning? I see it rolling. It's a spinning. Who was that?
I can't make
The
out the rest of the
Revenist.
Rev.
Sir,
Hey, congratulations.
there can be only one. And you have won yourself a nice little Catalyst Mints case here. Shout outs to you, good sir. If you can, email support@stream.me with all your shipping information and all that fun stuff, so we can get this bad boy out to you. Now, if he doesn't, we'll have to give this away next week. I reckon, right?
I was about to say.
Now, who
that's
who
only
is to
fair.
say that this wasn't just one of many on the set?
See, now you're taking it all away. Come on.
I probably shouldn't have said that. I might have a couple of these to give away during the season. So, whew, that was a fun one. So yes, congratulations to the guys that won tonight. Looking forward to your emails at support@stream.me. If we do not hear from you, well, I guess we'll have to give more away. And that's just the way it is. Let's get into the grand finals. Congratulations, guys.
Okay,
Again,
let's
if
go.
you want your own shirt or apparel, go to the panel there on the actual stream page, acquire at the bottom. Use discount code STREAM to save on the shirts and hoodies that we have with them. And all proceeds go to the productions here on War of the Gods as well. But also on Catalyst Mints, use discount code STREAM. Save you some 5% over there as well. If you're asking if I'm a sellout, 110%.
Somebody actually questioned that?
I know. Is that a question at this point?
Is that up for debate at this point?
Hey.
I love it. I love it. Selena, she knows, man. Look, she knows she's top tier and she has no problems with it. Absolutely none. And if you tell her she's top tier, the people that
She'll back 3 you.
Yeah, she will. Not even meter burn. Straight raw. Counter poke.
Raw counter poke. Counter poke off of a down one to go through your second down one. To go overneath it.
You know what? I can't wait for week number 5, by the way, speaking of overneath, because I'm hoping you guys bring the hype with Adam. I'm having a lot of fun with him. I don't know if you guys
Absolutely,
are.
guys. And what the players just got here. But real quick, sign up for Kombat Cup December 31st. Open Mortal Kombat X bracket. I want to see each and every one of you lazy bastards at home enter this free-to-enter Mortal Kombat experience here on Stream.me. I want to get hype with you guys. Love the game. Want to see more of it. Join us here, gauntlet.gg/combat to register. Go and do it now. Okay? Do it while this... If you go and sign up, you'll be back and we'll still be in game number 1. I promise you. Go do it right now. Here we go, guys. Grand finals time. It is Rewind versus Semiij. Rewind coming in on the winner's side of the bracket. Semiij on the loser side. Semiij has a very, very big mountain to climb, but he's already off to a good start.
Yeah, that was a sick conversion on that read. The Rewind was going to toss that shield. Jumped right in, got his damage, pushed Rewind to the corner. But you know Semiij right now has got to be kind of scared, kind of shaking in his boots because he's already run this matchup before. Rewind kind of ran away with it. We'll see what kind of adjustment Semiij has. And so far it's paying off.
Yeah, already getting the aggression started. They are interactable, punishing the DP for Semiij there into a full combo. And finding his way in. This is a great stage. If Wonder Woman can't get rid of that gator, it's a very big interactable, and Catwoman can use it in so many different places, you know, as long as she's around it. And that's one thing Semiij loves to do, is use those interactables that let him be a little more mobile than he's used to. the grave might be a little too deep here in game number 1 for Rewind to try to mount this comeback.
Oh, and caught him with the bear trap. Keeps it unclashable. Oh, the forward 3 whiff. Rewind picking it up here.
Aphrodite forbids you.
And Semiij backing up near the gator. Can pop it at any moment. Go airborne. Go full screen. In about 3 seconds. Gator's gone!
No more full screen jump ins for you. No whip punish.
And there's the only moment that throwing out that down 1-2, because it's so active, can really burn you is if Semiij there makes the read on a jump in and actually punishes that down 1-2, closing out game number 1. Semiij, 5 games to go.
Catwoman, Wonder Woman.
5 games to go.
5 games!
It's a long way.
I can't really make that work with the 5-time meme. I couldn't find a way there. Feels bad. Anyways, let's get to game number 2 here.
Just say that. All right, here we go. Semiij just made a crucial adjustment just coming into this. But now Rewind getting first hit, first blood, almost 500 damage. And there it is again. We saw Semiij try to punish that shield.
Big health lead now for Rewind. The game plan is back to be initiated. He's got so many whiff punishes off that instant air. Shield bash. Making it over to the medium back 3. Semiij still has another one. If he chooses to. Down 1-2 into the instant air.
Perfect.
Yeah, this has just been a shutdown of Semiij's game plan. There's the punish this time around.
Aphrodite forbids you.
Rewind catch him with a down 1-2. Rewind has taken very little damage so far. Very little damage. Semiij he's got to find a way to make this work and make this comeback. And the confirm goes into the low, the back 3. 450. Semiij can't take another one like that.
And this is only chip Rewind has eaten this entire set, other than that raw whip to the face. Good cancel on that down 2 as well. I love it when these players implement that into their game plan. Well, they'll use it so just sporadically. They'll throw them, here and there, throw it down 2 into a cancel into a special, just catching someone pressing the button afterwards and going for a punish.
Wonder Woman wins.
And it works for Wonder Woman because on block, the down 2 into the lasso, it creates some. It has some pushback to it. Some I don't know if it's a full punish by Catwoman, but if it hits, it also connects. So it's kind of like if you're gonna do the down 2, might as well special cancel
Absolutely.
it. If it hits, it hits. It's just one of those things, and it's really good.
And we haven't seen him on here in a long time, but Theo implemented that a lot with Aquaman, canceling the down 2s into Trident Rush. I mean,
Trident Rush.
At worst, you're going to be safe, do a lot of chip damage. At best, you're going to get a nice little B&B. And a great corner carry as well. So yeah, it's not a terrible option, guys, for going to your game plan. You'll be surprised how many times you'll catch someone pressing a button.
Ain't that the truth? That's something I still struggle with in this game. Rewind playing this so well. Semiij just trying to open Rewind up by any means necessary. Gets caught with the neutral jump. And again, Semiij trying to catch Rewind while he's open after those air shields, just not paying off. The gauntlets are lit. Semiij sitting with all these resources.
Oh man, the patience right now.
And both of them just... Semiij trying to figure out what he's going to do. Rewind saying, you got to do something. and I'm going to react to it no matter what you do. So Semiij just... Oh, and there it is, a dash in. And that was it. Now we're back to where we started.
Yeah, I think we're starting to see what can get to Semiij. Patient play, outspacing, and really forcing Semiij to come out of his comfort zone, which is get incredibly aggressive and actually try to take risks, which, again, when you talk about Semiij, risk really isn't even in the equation.
Yeah, I know he's really trying to get those whiff punishes on those air shields. But Rewind's doing it in such a way where he's not going to get punished. But here we go, Semiij finally getting something going. Meter burn forward 3, expected to wake up.
Woo! One anti-air Semiij gets. For full screen, it doesn't get the full conversion either. Does get the close out. 782 health left on Semiij's bar. Rewind sitting full health bar. Back to the corner, went for a throw. No check there by Semiij. Could have possibly had a whiff punish. He was looking for stand one in the corner. We go stagger game. And how savage it is when a Wonder Woman has a bar, does a meterless shield bash, gets away with murder, and down 1-2 checks you afterwards and gets the hit.
And just like that, see if Rewind would have meter burn. Now there is a small gap in there, even if she does meter burn it, but it's a risk. It's pretty tight. But you saw Semiij challenge.
Ooh, and the EX.
Ooh, and just caught the... Wow.
Gets the backdash and the gargoyle, shutting down that cat dash. Semiij now on life alert. Press the button. Press the button.
You got to do something, Semiij. It's going to be uncomfortable, but you got to do something. Rewind's just waiting for it. The max range whip trip. The air dash is coming in, and he baited. Semiij probably thought he was going to air dash forward.
It's a scary situation if you're Semiij right now. There's not a lot of options for you to try to get this match quick. You only have one bar a meter. You have to do 682 damage, not get hit one time. And there we go. Good call out.
You're no warrior. I've killed mice braver than you.
Rewind had the bar. And Semiij, excellent read at the end.
And just like that, the time he gets the punish, he had just got rid of the meter.
And Rewind chasing the cat down now. And Rewind just needs one more hit. Semiij trying to kind of guess when he can get aggressive here. Does have one cat dash. Is he going to put it all on the line?
Timer's running out.
Oh, the shield bash catches the approach.
I can hear it.
Seven.
We almost had our first time.
7 seconds was left on that
Wonder
clock,
Woman
guys.
wins.
We couldn't see because the fancy logo up there. Yeah, I'd never really, to be honest, I never even wanted to look at the clock until that match right there, where I'm like, this has gone on
Catwoman.
for a long time.
Wonder Woman.
I'm glad you can see it. At least you can kind of let us know what happened.
It's never really been a thing, but these guys are playing at such a slow pace that we're getting that deep into the match.
Fighters approaching Gotham City.
And Wonder Woman, somebody mentioned it on Twitter earlier. Is she the answer? Possibly.
Begin.
Possibly, but it might be that with a mixture of this man Rewind, who already has a track record
is
of doing
true.
well against Semiij. One game away from winning week number 4, and then these two would be tied at 2 wins apiece and dominating War of the Gods.
Down 1-2 by Rewind. Has not even been touched yet. Working on a perfect 450. Avoids a sandbag and a punish. That did a little bit of chip, but you know what? Still, the man's not been hit at all yet. Semiij's gonna have to find something.
Yeah, look at this. The Rewind playing it perfect. He says, you know what? I have the health lead. What are you going to do to me, bro? What can you do to me right now? Not a dang thing.
That's all Rewind wants Semiij to do is just do something. You want to jump? I got a lasso. You want a cat dash? I got a punish. And just look at that.
You want a dash? I got a down 1-2. You want to do a whip trip? I got an instant shield bash. Bust a move.
Do whatever you want. Semiij is gonna have to just be aggressive. Find ways to open Rewind up. Don't get too predictable in this damage. Oh, and Rewind just buffering that input for that interactable to have the armor, get through the gap,
Hell.
close out that first health bar.
Literally blew it up there. Corner we go.
Oh, and good catch here by Semiij.
You can see that Rewind went for a button
burn
there.
the bar
This should be death.
Don't kill me, ever.
And that is a plus. Rewind caught trying to jump.
I can't be tamed.
All right, Semiij now has a health lead.
Gotta be careful.
With punish there on deck from Rewind. Oh my goodness. The spacing between these two guys has been a treat to watch.
You can see Rewind just kind of walk himself in just in Catwoman range and back up instant air shield. He is catching Semiij so much with that. Just watch him. Nice punish by Semiij, so says you want to throw that shield that close, you're gonna have to burn the bar, and even then, I might still be able to blow it up. Clash.
Scratch Diana. I don't mind a little
Are they both coming off the bars? Rewind saving it for some damage later on. They keep it even. Gets a fantastic trait as well. Added damage on the shields if he does get hits.
This is all Rewind needs to take the week. He hasn't won a week since week number 1.
All right. So Semiij he successfully pressed Rewind to the corner. Drake him out his comeback. Health lead going to Rewind now. Is Semiij gonna make a mistake, or is he gonna catch Rewind off guard and open him up? Almost got the whiff punish.
Almost a whiff punish. Now Rewind has a bar. Good defense by Semiij. Just a hold block. Wait a minute. Down 1-2. Nobody has clash. Semiij has 3 bars to work with, and that is gonna do it. Rewind is your week number 4 champion. The end of War of the Gods for 2017. Going into week number 5 starting in January, Rewind will be your War of the Gods god. What a Wonder Woman this man just showed us.
Beautiful play there by Rewind, showing just how incredibly solid he is. And these young kids are ridiculous, guys. That to see Semiij, well, truly outplayed, it looked like, is just frightening. Something I wouldn't see. And you know what? We get to end 2017 here on War of the Gods on a pretty interesting note. Catwoman is officially dead. 2017. The answer has been found. It's simply outplay the person playing her.
How about that? Hey, there's no way Selena likes that one, but either way, I think you're right, Mr. Aquaman.
She just knows that she's going to come back in 2018, right where she left off. The only way to find out is to tune in. It'll be the week after Kombat Cup, and we have Kombat Cup on December 31st, and then we will return with Week 5 of War of the Gods the weekend after that. And then somewhere around that time, KIT will be happening as well. And we wish luck to
January
everyone
5th.
going to NEC this weekend as well. Tweedy with a wonderful quote of the night. I have plenty of them, guys. Feel free to use whatever you want. Going overneath things. I hope that really sticks, and we can actually find an answer to what that actually means here on War of the Gods. It's going over something, but under it. And congratulations, Rewind, once again. Winning his second week of the season. Semiij also has 2 weeks. Can someone dethrone one of these two kids in 2018? Only one way to find out. But before we get into those storylines, screw all that nonsense. Screw what just happened. Mortal Kombat X, December 31st. Gauntlet.gg/combat to sign up for that. Registration is live. I better see all of you there. I know I'll be there. Loving every single minute of it. I'm going to get hype. I'm going to enter underneath the Hayatei. I'm going to play midstream. Don't even care.
Man, I was going to do that too. I've already done that during Season 2. I casted and played in the bracket. Come on.
So, guys, I hope you guys enjoy Mortal Kombat as much as we do, and you'll be there for that. It's going to be one hell of a night. It's going to be hype. We got a couple of those down the road here in the season, and that's about going to do it for us here We hope you guys have a wonderful holiday break. But we'll see you this Friday for the Clash, and we might see you for another Clash after that. We'll have to see how people's holidays are looking, things like that, before we get into there. But the Clashes, again, just exhibitions for fun, maybe settle some grudges, and just look for some high-level play between some great caliber players. And if you guys want to take a look up at the lineup for this Friday, if you didn't see it when we announced it earlier in the broadcast, let's take a look at that right now. The Clash this Friday. Scars Unseen versus Kandar. Mortal Kombat X, Triborg hype. Scars Unseen was the swag queen of this game. Most beautiful, beautiful stuff to watch. Combos lasting 45 minutes. And then Kandar with Cyber Sub-Zero. So, just using the absolute dirt that he does in the corner. And some swag stuff mid-screen as well. That's going to be a fun one to watch. Full Auto versus Playing to Win. Look for a zoning battle between two guys just known for zoning. Full Auto, Playing to Win, our second undercard. Emperor Splash versus King Gambler. Settling some beef there. And then our main events. Hey, George from Latin America. We're branching out here on the Clash versus Deoxys. A couple of hype characters are going to be used there. I'll tell you guys what. I got some knowledge on the down low. We're going to see some cool characters in that match. And then Dab versus Perfect Legend. Perfect Legend is going to be showcasing the Atom this Friday versus Dabs. I hope Hellboy in a DLC battle there on the Clash, guys. We will see you Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that. But Where the Gods will continue in 2018. Echo, any closing thoughts?
No, as always, just thanks everybody for tuning in. It's always a pleasure. Everybody that's traveling for the holidays, please be safe because people are crazy out there, especially if you have bad weather. So be safe, plan accordingly. And we'll see you guys Friday for the Clash and December 31st for Kombat Cup.
All right, guys, you guys have a wonderful night.